Hey, yo, Lane, check dig, man. I was just sitting back reminiscing, man, you know what I'm saying, and vibing on how things used to be, you dig? Like when we was youngsters, you know what I'm saying, that OSDN used to rock, St. Angela's jump, you know?
When children used to see the dance every day. I used to go to Toledo. When kids really used to go outside and play. I used to go to Toledo. When females used to carry themselves as women. I used to go to Toledo. When hustlers used to chew their tongue without snitching.
Listen, I remember back in the day when I was a child, doing bad, mama used to take us to eat at Hot and Now. Very convenient, the food was good and plus it was cheap. Creeping off the block to go swimming at Willie's every week. Dirt courts in just about every backyard, hooping on crates. Sneaking jars out the house, trying to catch lightning bugs and snakes. The good old days when penny candy really used to cost a penny. Ice cream truck had ice cream on it, you could buy for 10 pennies. Pimping your bike out with chrome caps, reflectors and mirrors. The hood used to be a village back when the neighbors cared. It was less snitching, more females carried themselves like women. I wish I could go back and visit, cause I miss the old Toledo.
When children used to see the dance every day.
It ain't got that same vibe it got no more than
Really
you know?
used to go outside and play. I used to go to Toledo.
Yeah, okay. I feel where you going, CJ.
Females used to carry themselves as
Okay,
women.
man.
I used to go to Toledo.
It's your boy Bobcat, man.
Wake up, Toledo.
Lane, look, I'm talking late 80s, early 90s. On Auburn up at Peach Rose is where you could find me. I was screaming crossroads for the love of the dough. 16 double O until the world blow. When Indo and Joint Mob had a lock on the South. And Arden Coleman had you scared to come out of your house. Around the time when Magic Wand found out he was Plera. And Ray Stone was so fly, yeah, that was the era. Philly and Philly and all was reppin' for Out Hill. That Scott and Libby gang could damn near get a nigga killed. When Northtown was bumpin', Southwick was slumpin'. Follow the light, lightning rod had every club jumpin'. I give her arm, a leg, 2 shoulders, and a tooth. To see Toledo how it was in my youth. Man, I miss the old Toledo.
When children used to see the dance every day. I used to go to Toledo. When kids really used to go outside and play. I used to go to Toledo. When females used to carry themselves as women. I used to go to Toledo. When hustlers used to chew their tongue without snitching. I used to go to Toledo.
Wake up, Toledo.
Wake your ass up.
Yeah, you're listening to the 419 Grind Rise and Grind Morning Show.
Let's talk about.
Oh, they saying why Lucci is police looking for him involvement in Atlanta murder. What?
Girl, you gotta take the headphones off.
I can
No, you gotta put your headphones on.
Oh, that's why because I said something to you twice and you wasn't listening.
What's up, Leah?
I heard you. I just didn't understand you. That's why I was saying what? What's up?
We're on the show.
Good morning. Good morning. You are tuned into the all new Rise and Grind Morning Show. It's your girl, Miss Leah Renee. And of course, I got the beautiful Shay K to my right.
Hey.
We got the one in the building.
What's up?
I'm not going to be introducing you in the show if you're going to be coming with that dry ass type of.
Yesterday he was complaining about not being introduced.
Yeah, like you ain't going to get no introduction when you coming through like that. See, he was like, while I was introducing him, he like,
I was trying to help you, but
what up?
I won't do that no more then.
Yeah, please don't. Thank you. We got the wonderful DeJuan in the building.
What's up with the people?
Yeah, okay, that's better. Jay Cool.
Yay.
Good morning to everybody tuned in. I appreciate you guys tuning in for another great show. We got Danny Glover, not Danny. It's not Danny Glover. It's Glove. We got Glove coming in a little while. We're going to get into some more fitness stuff, some more workout week. We are, in the middle of it, right? It's Workout Wednesday. It's Work It Out Wednesday, Work It Out week, and we got lots of great things in store for you today. So make sure you guys stay tuned. It's looking pretty good outside with the weather. We're at about 32 degrees currently. It's going to get to a high today of about 43. So it's actually going to be pretty nice today. I mean, 43 degrees in the middle of the winter is a pretty good day. You can't complain about that. I'm not seeing any sun on the radar, but it's going to be nice with the temperature. So I guess you can't complain about that. So definitely, if you got things to do, today is a good day to get out and get them done because you don't have to worry about, excuse me, any snow, any rain, or anything of that
You're right,
nature.
Leah.
I'm all right. Had to clear my throat. Let me clear my throat.
Is this my water? I hope so.
As far as traffic's concerned, then the roads are all looking good. No accidents or incidents on the road right now. But, of course, like I always say, there's that construction going on all over 75 and on the Anthony Wayne Trail. So if you are using those routes on an everyday basis, definitely make sure you give yourself enough time to get through those areas and not have to rush on your way to work or school or wherever it is that you're going this morning. And that's your weather and traffic for the day. So how's everybody feeling this morning?
It's Wednesday. I said Tuesday.
Yeah, it's middle of the week.
Don't take us back.
No, it's Hump
Day.
Day. Yeah, that's a good day, right? Everyone excited about Hump Day, no?
Middle of the week, yes.
No, why not?
Another day for me.
Well, maybe because never mind.
Maybe because we ain't going with the title. I ain't excited about the title.
No, I just Wednesdays is like the middle of the week. I can see my pay stub online.
Right. Okay. So do you get paid every week?
Yeah.
Interesting.
You got to think about it. You ain't want to know if you want to tell me.
No, he didn't know if he wanted to tell me or not. Something.
I'm gonna need about $40 on Friday.
We asked this. You asked me that already.
Well, clearly I forgot, or else I wouldn't be asking you again.
I know. So
yeah.
I'm like,
okay, great. Okay. So, how are the listeners and viewers doing this morning? What? I'm just saying, like, don't do me, like, don't do me, and don't expect to get done back. Like,
I wasn't
that's what
doing
it is. You did.
Okay.
Tried to do me. Okay. So anyway, good morning to all the listeners and viewers on the live. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Good morning, Vicky, Tanada, Bria, Danetta, Mama Riley, TJ Johnson, Antoine. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Breezy, how you on the live and not in here, girl? You supposed to be in here with us on Work It Out Wednesday. So what's going on with Breezy? Is she coming? Am I talking to myself? I can't do a show alone. Nobody knows if Breezy's coming?
Oh, I don't know what she said.
No, I ain't talking.
I know. I was just asking if anybody had heard from her. She was coming. Okay, cool.
Well, last thing I said, she said she texted in the group, said she was on the way.
Okay, well, great. Well, Breezy, coming on in here, girl. We waiting on you. Work It Out Wednesday. And Glove, he's going to be in here soon. So, what's going on? What's going on with you guys?
How y'all feeling today? How y'all do this morning?
I'm pretty good. I got up early.
I see the sun peeking out.
Yeah, okay, great. Yes. Look, and I just said it ain't gonna be no sun. And then the sun came out.
Here she comes.
The weather people don't never know what they talk about.
Have we talked about that doctor that died after taking the vaccine?
No, which one? Is that the one that passed out? Because that's what I was looking at some
What
things too.
doctor
Because I was
died?
looking at the one about the guy I was trying to look at these notes. But tell me about what you talking about.
I seen a doctor died from taking the COVID vaccine. Like, they said he died, a week after he took the COVID vaccine?
Where was he? Where at?
I'm about to bring it up.
Yeah, I didn't see that story.
Because I was sitting here looking at the one, they was talking about that 60-year-old.
I saw a story about a nurse too.
That died?
Yeah, I think they said she died after she took that vaccine.
It's from the New York Times.
Okay.
Doctor's death after COVID vaccine is being investigated. A Florida physician developed an unusual blood disorder shortly after he received the Pfizer vaccine. It is not yet known if the shot is linked to the illness. That's it.
Yeah, that's crazy. And like I said, I mean, I don't know how true that. Well, it was in the news, so it had to have been true. It was like an actual like.
You said it was New York Times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was some actual national news about that nurse too that passed away after. Who was that? You said a 60-year-old woman died?
No, I ain't talking about nobody that died. I was talking about the one that was doing those riots. They got the one that had put his feet up on the desk. That popular one that was going.
That had the mail. Didn't he have like a piece of mail or something?
I'm not sure if that's the one, but I know they said the 60-year-old that was in Arkansas appeared before the magistrate, and that he is looking up to 11 years in federal prison. So hopefully they keep that same energy that they was trying to give us for peaceful protesting that time. So they out here trying to defend Trump. They need to. Shoot, they out here acting a fool.
Do you think they will though?
Stuff.
I feel like I don't know. I'm a little iffy on it because it's kind of like those situations that you hear about, like where, like if a African American person goes out and commits like a particular crime, they get put under the jail, and then if someone of the opposite race does the same thing, they get a slap on the wrist. So it's just like I don't see this being.
They probably gonna go to jail, but not for a long time.
I don't see this being any different of a situation. They're gonna pretty much get a slap on the wrist.
So do y'all know alright, so I've been reading like with the second impeachment, like Trump being impeached for the second time. So like how that work? Like man, what does that mean?
I'm confused by that. Like isn't he on his way out of office? Why are we still talking about an impeachment? I don't know. I don't get it.
I'm confused about it. You know about that, Vic?
Dr. Vic know everything. What you got?
I forgot.
Do that to me.
We look forward to hearing what you got.
It is my understanding that with the second impeachment, it would prevent him from being able to run for office again. Because you got to realize he can run again.
But ain't he going to jail? I thought he got a warrant.
Oh, yeah, because he only did one term, right? So, yeah, he can run. Oh, so they're trying to impeach him so that he won't be able to run again? Gotcha.
They know somebody still vote
strategy.
Yeah, that makes sense though because I forgot about that. They get up to 2 terms, right?
Oh, I thought if you didn't get it back to back, it was over with. So you can try and go again.
Yeah.
Well, since we got Vic in the room, I had this question that I thought of yesterday, right?
Oh,
he the man with the plan. Put his seatbelt on.
So y'all telling me like, all right, you got to date, you got to do this and that, right?
Okay.
So what about when you date and all that, and then you find these people that you like? Now you got 2 people that you like, 3. You got a couple people you like, but you got one girl that you like a lot. Like how you tell the other girls that you like, you ready to just talk to that one girl? Like how do you let them?
That's a good question.
I feel like you say it just like that.
But how though? Like I'm not good with telling people like.
Yeah, Vic, how?
You afraid you're gonna hurt somebody?
That and like you done built this relationship with these people that you like them, but you just like one girl more than the other one.
Do you feel like you want to keep the other ones on standby? Because I just feel like if you really serious about the other one, you should be able to just let them down easy.
So how do you let somebody down easy?
Be honest.
Yeah, be honest.
So,
I think for girls, especially younger girls too, like they'll respect the honesty. Like they'll respect you being like, hey, like we got a connection, we've been kicking it. I really do care about you as a friend, you know what I'm saying? But things kind of took a turn with someone else. We're going in that direction, and I don't want to, I want to just be open and honest.
I feel like at least give them that, because a lot of the guys, they just block you and don't even say nothing.
That's what I do.
And I don't like that. Like,
oh my God.
Give me a reason. There's a lot of guys that just don't even say nothing at all. I'd rather you keep it real with me.
Don't know how to say that. Like
I'd rather you be like, even if it wasn't somebody else, I'd rather you just be like, it's not a vibe. You know what I mean? Just be honest and say something. I hate cowards that don't say nothing at all and you just don't hear from them. Like, that's whack.
Yeah, that is whack. So definitely, have that conversation and just be honest, because any real one is gonna respect that.
The other side of it is as you develop something with this person, right? The chemistry, if it's real and it's there, the other ones will naturally be moved out the way anyway.
True. It always do work out like that. Okay, I had to get this answer from y'all.
I like that, because even the guys that's listening.
I'm trying to end the book for me.
I'm pretty sure it's guys that's listening that did the coward stuff, so they need to hear that advice. Stop being a coward and speak up and say something.
Absolutely.
Good job, Dawn. You asked
Have
good
you ever
questions.
been in a situation where you like started to feel that way about more than one of them, and then you were like, "Dang, I don't know what to do." Like,
Who will I choose?
Facts.
Don't end up like this vendor now. Don't you? Who will I
It get like
choose?
that though.
So
It-
what
it
you do in
really
that
get like that.
situation?
I don't know.
Yeah.
You ain't been in that yet?
No, like I mean, it be like that, but I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it, because then I'm gonna sound like a bad person.
No, say it. Because this is.
You just kept them both
We
on
got the
deck?
doc right here.
You just
We
rode
need-
the wave, huh? I mean,
you wrote it out.
Yeah, be honest.
Yeah, I can dig it.
So that, and then remember, kind of yesterday, you will see which one rather do, huh?
May the best woman win.
Facts.
So are they still in competition right now, or did they?
Sounds like somebody else came
I
and
was
took the
going to
title.
say, so did somebody else come take the title, or is she one of the ones that kind of just like stepped up?
and this is going out over the air.
She probably sitting there like, oh, I hope he talking about me. Look, you
They both sitting watching like,
you probably get
is it
lunch
me?
from
Is it
both
me?
of
But
them.
at this point in my life, that question wasn't about a particular person. Like that was just so when I get there, I know
Okay.
how to handle it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I could dig that.
And that's a good
That's a good
question.
question.
Because you're still young and you can definitely experience that.
You will experience.
Yeah, let me see.
You
Yeah.
will. What else is going on?
Not too much. What's going on with these viewers and listeners?
Shout out to our sponsors, Lima Ubadap, Hotbox,
Hotbox.
Essential Vibes, in Toledo.
Yes. If you would
Go ahead.
if you would like to become a sponsor of the All New Rise and Grind Morning Show, make sure you send your info to Rise and Grind at the Rise and Grind. What is it?
wow.
Rise and Grind at the 419grind.com, and you can become a sponsor of the All New Rise and Grind Morning Show.
Try that again. Do it. We send it where?
Send your info to Rise and Grind at the 419grind.com, and you can become a sponsor of the All New Morning Show.
Good morning, Rob. We miss you too. RC said good morning.
Good
He missed
morning,
and loved his
RC.
people. Call in and talk to us, RC. How you feeling this morning?
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on
Mike
out there in
Chalk
the big
said
world?
the costume guy protester getting organic food in jail. Yeah, that was crazy too.
They end up getting him some?
I guess he did. Yeah, he must
What?
have gotten it. Like
Because
that's
I
crazy.
seen the mom on the news saying that he needs to have something. He's gonna die. He's gonna be sick. You don't just commit crimes and think you can just request organic food. So they got him some food.
Why can't you?
What you mean? Why can't you?
Why can't you?
You can't.
We
do
don't.
that.
We can't.
We don't get that option.
When have you ever heard that option before?
When you go to jail,
Yeah.
this is what
I
they give.
didn't have that option, but I'm just
That's what
saying,
I'm-
you know,
And a lot of us
Privilege?
ain't had that option.
I ain't never known
That's the
nobody
word.
to have no option, even the privilege. Now you start new. They just start new type of trends. You
I
can
know
just
you can buy
request.
food. You can buy
It's-
food.
You can't even buy
This-
organic food in
Not
here.
organic. I'm talking about like commissary.
this not.
So they got organic in the
I doubt it.
commissary.
This
I
not
doubt
new though.
That's what I'm
No, they
saying.
don't have organic. That's what I'm saying. I know
That's
you
what-
could buy a commissary, regular commissary.
That's what I'm saying. Like, where did they just come up with getting organic options? It's crazy.
I don't know. They didn't went to the Nutriside and Kroger's.
Yeah, this stuff not new. They've been doing it. The media just catching it.
Yeah,
all.
that's so crazy though.
They've been doing it.
Really?
I don't know.
When you run a system, you run it the way you want it to run.
Yeah,
I ain't feeling it. I just ain't feeling it.
of course. None of
So-
us are feeling it, but
so
what can we
then,
do?
let's do our part to stay out of their system.
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay, so all right, y'all talk about staying out of. All right, you can stay out of their jail system, but we're in their system though. So like,
Breezy!
Breezy! Hey, girl.
Good morning.
You came up in here. You just crept up in here so quiet.
Got her tea already hot.
Where you get tea from? Because I was in there looking for some tea a minute ago and I couldn't find
Oh,
it.
yeah.
I bought me a
New
new
dude.
teapot.
Okay.
And I
New
love
hairdo.
it.
Yes.
You knew I was getting my hair braided.
I know, but I ain't seen it, so now
Yes,
we see
whole
it. It's
new
cute.
look.
I
What's up,
washed
mama?
it, but I ain't get to see the final product. That's cute.
Yes, because I'm trying to get my workouts in. And,
Okay.
Yeah,
You got
trying
your
to worry
workout
about
fit
this.
on? You ready?
You don't want to worry about that
look.
natural look?
I ain't. Who said we doing a workout?
Oh, I thought you said yesterday you was waiting for us to do a workout, so we said let's wait till she come in tomorrow.
I was just
so she can join.
I enjoy
You said
seeing
you-
y'all
No,
work out.
we
So
got
you
this-
can be a part
we
of
got
it
this
today.
workout ready for you today.
Yeah, we got these squats ready, so you can feel what me and Leah feeling like. We
Man.
busting out of our jeans. So we knew you was excited for today. So we got some squats, some lunges.
Yeah, and I want to
couple
say,
push-ups.
like, shout out to Lisa Fletcher because
My
she
legs
was
are
here
still burning.
on, was that Monday that she
Yeah.
was here?
Your legs still hurt.
And my legs still hurt.
Still
like,
hurt. So you need to get some of this burn too.
we didn't even really do a lot.
Because we got a wedding coming up. So
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
come on. We no excuses. Come on.
I
Come
said
on,
I
come
was
through.
working at my own pace, y'all.
Yeah,
That's
This
why
is- you can do. We can pace you out.
Y'all crazy. I was supporting y'all working out.
Now you're part of us.
You a part of it. You a part of this dynamic
Because I
trio.
gotta look good for your wedding, so I know you gotta look
Okay.
good. So we gotta do this all together.
Come on, sis.
All right.
Come through, sis.
Now y'all got y'all got y'all EMS and we got a resuscitation kit.
Your life alert button, inhaler, an EpiPen.
Just in case, cause I don't know.
Just take it slow and breathe. Take your
All
time.
right.
You got this.
Y'all got to give me the intermediate workout.
Look, I think that one she gave us was a beginner.
Maybe we need the
And we might need the toddler workout because
Y'all think that was just
I'm
a
pretty
warm
sure that
up?
was like a little warm up, and my legs still hurt. So
She don't look too happy about it.
Yeah, I might just head on out.
You in this together.
but I got real like small little legs. You know what I'm saying? So I don't got a lot of muscle on my legs, which is why I need them leg workouts. But so it don't take much for my legs to be like, ooh, shoot, hold up.
And it's been a while for me, so that's.
I got more
mine's
up.
is just like.
Yeah. When's the last time you worked out, Shay?
It's been a while.
Why? Because of like COVID and everything? Or yeah.
I was going to the park working out, walking, but
Like when it was warm.
I ain't been
So
to
you
my
ain't been
LBs
working
like
out
I
this
used
morning?
to.
I mean, in the mornings. So didn't y'all tell me you got up at, you ain't been doing that at 6 o'clock in the morning? Still
No, I said I was
Okay,
going
well,
to start
I
back.
want to start doing that.
I said
I be
was
up in the morning
going to
anyway.
Start back
I would like
to
to
the
start
5
doing it,
a.m. class.
but
It's a 5 a.m. class
Yes, 5 a.m.
at LB's.
You going?
5 to 6.
ooh, Jesus, that's
That means you got to be up and out the house.
yeah. You got that mean you got to be up at like for me. I'm
Because I had to be to school at 9, so I had to get my workout in, take a shower, get the kids dropped off to school, and then when I was in hair school, be at school from 9 to 4:30. It's dedication.
Yeah, that's
gotta be
true
dedicated.
dedication. True
So-
dedication.
Good morning, y'all. Good morning,
morning.
Jesse. What's up?
How about them Browns, Jesse?
How about them? We were going to the Super Bowl.
Man,
They going to
Are
the
they
Super
for
Bowl,
real?
bro?
they beat the Steelers.
Oh wow!
Is
I
that
know
the
my mom
game
was
that
sick.
that needed to be won to go to the?
No, we got one more game.
Oh, okay.
Maybe 2 more.
So
games.
he has
I'm
faith.
just saying we beat the Steelers,
in-
so we're going to the Super Bowl.
Okay.
So the next team is like easier to beat than the Steelers
Yeah.
were.
No.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it get harder.
Oh, I know my mom is upset. Does that make the Steelers out then? Are the Steelers now out?
Done.
Oh, my mom is pissed.
done.
Oh, that's my
For
mom's
real?
team.
He said done.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised I haven't heard her talking about it.
Done.
Everybody was on their heels in the beginning of the year. They
The Browns or the Steelers?
The Steelers.
Oh, okay.
They
Yeah.
won 11 straight and then lost.
That's what I'm saying.
And
Hot
then they had a
start,
streak.
5 in a row.
Yeah.
Cold in. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Sound like Trump supporters.
That's how.
I mean, that was a good way to put it.
I love it.
Y'all, my morning
Tell
What?
us about it.
with this virtual learning stuff. So,
Girl.
oh my gosh, I was sitting there like tuning in on all the kids.
What time do your kids start?
Girl, they got to be in their first homeroom at 8 o'clock.
Wow. Okay.
See, my daughter 8:30 and the other one 9.
Yeah,
I
mine
wish
are 9 too.
9 o'clock would be more feasible.
Mine are 9.
To me.
Right,
you
because
know?
I already be out the house, so you on your own.
But like, for any parents that are doing this virtual learning and still have other things to do and working, like this has really been an adjustment. And then like the kids kind of try to like go off your schedule.
Yeah.
So I had to like double back. Like, hold on, you know what I'm saying? Like, while I'm here to, I was at the door. I ain't here to classes no more. I'm like, what you doing?
This is crazy.
One done flipped to YouTube.
Girl, my daughter be in there taking a nap. I'm like, girl, get your butt up. Hey, don't you got to get ready for class? They got an
Yes.
hour lunch, so they be eating their lunch and just be knocked out.
I'm like, yo,
Then
so
the school get the calling. I be so mad. Like, yeah. Then they get the calling like, your child missed the virtual. Leave me alone, lady. Leave me alone.
then
How about you go to my house and get them on there then?
hold on. Then I'm in the downstairs bathroom. I have brought my toothbrush downstairs because I'm trying to hurry up, get myself out the house. This girl ain't tell me the camera on, so I'm thinking it was just homeroom, usually they don't be. At least I was dressed,
Oh, okay.
but I was brushing my teeth, and I'm all in the camera, just
I'm so weak when the meetings
And then this
first
girl
started.
did not say nothing. Like, I'm clear as day.
At least she was clothing. I seen the memes when they first started. Mama had panties on.
No.
And with the bonnets on.
Are you
walking
serious?
past, 'cause they
One was
walking
naked.
past.
Oh, it's just not paying attention.
Not just paying attention.
One was naked,
Jesus.
and the little boy. Did y'all see that one? The little boy.
That's why I said there was so many of them.
You know, I can't even talk because that would probably be my silly self.
Like, you just don't know.
The mama was naked, and you could tell she was looking for something in his room. She walked by, and she is bare naked in the camera, and then he just sitting there on the screen, and he ain't said nothing. Yeah,
Like, man, that's normal. This hurts.
I don't know what y'all walk around in, but shit, we free around this man.
Right.
We slaves for this.
yeah.
That'll probably be me.
this
Like if
is
my kids were doing
crazy.
at home. My kids, you know, shout out to my Davis family. They hold me down with my kids because I do the morning show. So
Yeah.
they go over their grandparents' house every morning to do their virtual learning. So, you know, by the grace of God, you know, I don't really, I mean, every now and again, if they have an appointment or something, my kids will stay home with me. But if that would have been, if I would have had to do it, that probably would have been me.
Yeah, it's different, and hopefully we going into second semester.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
I never would have thought it was gonna last this long.
Yeah,
No.
this is real crazy. I want to say
And
shout
I feel
out.
bad for these kids. Like
Yeah.
this is just
Yeah.
a pass or fail type. And then my daughter is in the 7th grade. So I hope, you know what I mean, she don't have to go through the whole 8th grade like this. Because when you get to 9th grade, it's something different. We already talk about colleges. I had her looking stuff up.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm like, at certain colleges, you can't even get accepted to without having your GPA.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So it's
Yes.
like, this is crazy.
We've been talking to my daughter about colleges and GPA and shit since like 5th and 6th grade because it's very important. If you don't, you know, if leaving elementary into junior high, you're not on your stuff. If leaving junior high into high school, you're not on your stuff. Like I tell her all the time, I really want her to go to a HBCU.
Yeah, I was gonna say my
right
daughter
now,
was looking at those last night too,
Yeah.
and just the average GPA, you gotta have like a 3.5. We
Yeah.
was literally looking up it last night, and it's like you ain't gonna make that with a pass or fail.
Yeah, my daughter, she's shout out to all the babies that are doing really well too with all of this stuff because my daughter got her her midterm, or no, it might have been the actual grade card. Yeah, it was the actual grade card because it was letters. So she got all A's and 1 B. She has a 4.25, and I'm like, I ain't never in my
That's
life had no
amazing.
4.25. So
That's
I'm
great.
just proud of her.
Especially doing that during this time, having to, you know.
Yeah, I salute her mom. I mean, her grandmother and her aunt though, because they put in the time and the effort with her and my daughter. You know.
That's good. So yeah, shout out to all the kids that are doing their thing. And then if you have some kids struggling, don't worry. You know, hopefully, because some kids just have to have that one-on-one time.
Yeah.
Or that, you know, the one-on-one learning.
Yeah,
So
that's my
every
son.
child
My son is the complete
different.
opposite.
Yeah.
We struggle with him. That's a real struggle.
Yeah.
He's on an IEP. He has a learning disability. So it's a struggle.
It is. So I seen
It's
some
a real struggle.
statuses. People were like, I guess TPS had released how many students are failing and won't pass the term or the year. I guess it was like 700 plus kids.
I thought it was
and that
more
was
than
just TPS
Well, yeah, like you
reporting.
said, yeah.
And y'all know a lot of kids aren't only TPS,
Mm-hmm.
but I seen a lot of judgmental statuses in regards to it, and I'm like, every situation is different.
Right.
Yeah, a
You
lot
know,
of
you
people
don't
was
know what the situation is. A lot of parents have to work.
It's a lot of single moms.
A lot of
have us
single
out there.
They don't
mothers,
have support
yes.
systems.
A lot
Yeah.
of times, and even the people who's working, I'm working from home.
Yeah.
And people think it's easier.
No,
Like, no,
no,
it's not.
Especially when you on Zoom calls and stuff like that. We still,
still have to
be
work.
in our own little space too.
Yes.
So
Yes.
that does not, you know what I mean? But I
So-
feel like a lot of those people are the ones too that either one, daddies that ain't got to take care of the kids all day long, because I've seen a lot of men making those statuses.
Right.
Or two,
And they
people
ain't
that
sat
was
down not one day in a Zoom meeting.
or people that's on there like justifying it that our women, they have the resources and the support to
Yes.
be able to pay somebody to come out there. Everybody
Right.
don't have
They're
that.
not even
Like,
the one actually teaching their kid. They
They're
got,
not.
you know, like you said, they got the resources. So it's like, yeah.
And I ain't
can't
about to
be
play
judgmental
crazy.
about
Like I
that.
said, with my daughter in 7th grade, she got crazy math. Like I'll be like, girl,
Yeah,
I
that's-
made it. Like I cannot.
Yeah.
So I have to have my dad come over here
Hey.
because he has a degree in that, and I'm not gonna.
Yo, they teach
lie. It's
math
something
different.
Yeah,
It's
that's what I'm
crazy.
saying.
It's-
Even in the 3rd grade, my middle daughter's in the 3rd grade, and she's doing fractions, and I'm like,
They
That's
made
not
the
how
whole
we-
process like
yeah,
different.
it's
like a whole
longer.
I
extra
don't remember doing
step.
fractions
Yes.
until
It's
like
like
5th or
stupid.
6th grade, and
Yeah.
they do certain different ways. I remember doing the parentheses a different way. Now that they came up with a new acronym, I can't
Girl.
relate.
And then you have
Like,
to show your work the way they
The way
do it. So the way
do it.
I'm teaching them, and
something different.
It's simple. It's like,
Was
why
that
are
you that
not-
had posted that? Somebody had posted on Facebook a picture like this is the way they're trying to teach it now. No, this is the way I learned it. And it was like the way we learned it was very simple.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Especially the multiplication now.
Yes.
Because when you multiply like
the double digits.
Yeah, double digits.
Yes.
And like they have like a whole new process now. And
It's longer and it don't make sense.
More,
And it's more
hard
work.
to understand.
And then everybody just frustrated. Even the kids need to drink afterwards.
Right. That's crazy.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Junior, senior year, I definitely skipped math.
Yeah.
You did? So how does that work?
I just
He
made sure
copied
I
and
passed.
pasted.
I just made sure
Copied
I
and
passed.
pasted.
I skipped it and made sure I passed.
He copied and
So
pasted.
you did better off not being in the classroom, like learning on your own.
He copied
I
and pasted.
copied and pasted.
He copied and
I got that C. I made sure I got that C.
He copied and pasted. So now when they asking to see the work I'm sending to my Google site, that's what we learned from.
You know you got photo math. Go ahead and scan that.
They, we
answer
was
right
truthful.
there.
They can't say it was plagiarism.
Yo.
We told you where we got it from.
Really? That works?
Yes.
I don't know. I'm just
Photo
talking
math.
shit.
No,
The
photo
crazy-
math definitely get you through it.
The crazy thing about like what you were saying about the number of students that they were saying failed or whatever
Yeah.
is like that can't even be the right number, because I know for a fact, like even last year, my son should not have been passed on to the third grade. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and
it
they
was
had
like it was a
automatically
lot of
passed.
kids
That's
that
what
they
they said,
automatically
yeah, this is
passed
gonna
along.
automatically-
Yeah.
And that
And they gonna
they
be
shouldn't
messed
have
up.
done that.
Because they're not ready for
They're not
this
ready.
year.
My son was
Yeah.
not ready. I told them.
argued with the school that
I did too.
what her granddaughter went to, because she's on the IEP and she was
Yeah.
just like, do not pass her. She
Yeah.
still needs to. And they was like, no, she
That's how
did
they
it
did it.
enough.
I think they
and-
said they had to, but I feel like if they did it last year, they need to do that this year, and
So I
then
feel like
offer they should offer something during the summertime.
So I'm
Yeah.
guessing the ones that failed must have been the ones that just missed so many days and not even coming in. You know what I mean? If you got parents saying, no, I'm not comfortable with my child going
Coming to school.
passing to
Oh,
the
okay.
next grade because
Yeah.
they're not equipped for it. I'm here with them every day, and because she can stay at home with her every day.
All right, well, we got a
Okay.
caller. You've reached the all-new Rise and Grind Morning Show. You're on the line with Leah Renee, Shay K, Breezy, and Dewan. Who do we got?
Oh, they banged
Okay.
on us.
Go ahead and give us a call back. Maybe something happened with your phone line, and that's okay. We're here for you.
Right.
So yeah, but yeah, I know, I did the same thing. Like I was kind of like, no, like I know that my son isn't ready to go to third grade.
Yeah.
I think he needs to redo second grade, and they're basically like, no. Like
Shit, y'all. My bad.
so I don't know, that definitely I think is going to hurt a lot of students. I mean, you're trying to force them to go into the next level when they're not ready.
Yeah.
I know.
Math only gonna get harder.
That's
It only gets harder. It only gets harder.
That math ain't gonna do nothing but get
Yeah.
harder.
So I don't know. It's difficult.
I know. I told my kids, I said, look,
We're just gonna pray.
y'all
I've been
have
teaching
to
them
do
to-
what y'all need to do and don't play with me, like, for real.
I thought you was gonna
Don't
say more
play
than
with
lines,
me.
like, we're gonna still make sure you get in. So she
No,
said,
don't play with me.
Because I gotta get it.
I'm on that type of time too, but it'd be like, listen.
Man, hold on. How about one of the twins? They have it to where you gotta record your reading. And one day I was fussing at my son, and my daughter done submitted
And you was
her
in the
recording,
background
and I'm
fussing?
I'm going in the background of my son. Like. And then when I'm going through, like, just trying to check, her work.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what's these recordings? I'm saying, what you recording? Y'all, I was like, oh.
The teacher ain't say nothing.
No, and then you can't delete it. I was trying to delete it. It was already submitted.
My son is a little jokester, so he does stuff on purpose. Like the one day, my daughter's grandmother had an appointment, so they stayed home last week. It was one day last week, and we were sitting at the table, and I was going off about something. I don't remember what, and he'll purposely try to like unmute his thing when I'm like going off. Like,
Yeah,
boy,
like you look. Your teacher know. I already told my teacher, like, we on a text basis right now. So she texts my phone, like, if he ain't logged on,
Girl, I told
if he
them,
ain't doing
they
something.
automatically calling. They
Right,
be telling what
yeah.
period it is and what grade it is. Delete.
Yeah, like, because we not going to do that.
Yeah, I will say like the intervention specialist that my son works with over at Kaiser, Mrs. Goodness, I forgot. But either way, she's really good. Mrs. Sabo, that's her name.
Okay.
She's really good with him, and she don't take. She's like you. She's like, don't play with me.
Right.
She's one of those older teachers, so
Yeah.
she's like,
They old school.
Old school. She ain't playing no games, and he do not play with her. Like
That's good. We need more
I
teachers
feel like
like
people
that.
should get close to their counselors and stuff though, cause like my counselor was part of the reason why like I did good in school. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
But
good.
that's the thing too.
Do
that
they
the kids
still
are missing
have them
in
now?
Yeah,
And that's too probably though. You probably took advantage of that. You know, a lot of times like the counselors are there. They're there to help. But if the kids don't take advantage of it, you know what I mean? It's like you know,
Are they doing a virtual counseling?
Nope.
No.
That's one of the things that the kids are missing.
It's just messed
So
up.
when you
It
talk
is.
about the counselor, did you actually used to go in for like sort of counseling sessions, or was it more or less like no, she just like kept me on my A game and made sure I was doing what I was supposed to do and make sure I had everything.
It wasn't like counseling sessions, but it's like in between
It
classes.
turned
and
into
stuff.
it.
Yeah,
It ended
like,
up
I just
turning
go in there
into
and
it,
talk to
yeah.
her.
So it was kind of like counseling sessions.
Yeah, all right,
Okay,
yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah,
That's
y'all
what's
right.
Because aren't they
I
called
like that.
resource counselors in the school?
I was about to say, I thought they was just
Like
called
I think they had
counselor clusters.
they had
like,
their own offices and everything.
Yeah.
She helped me get into college, all that.
Yeah, I was
wow.
about to say, they
Yeah,
talk to you
that's
about
dope. What's her
certain
name?
things.
Miss Cox.
Shout out to Miss
Shout out
Cox.
to Miss
Shout out
Cox.
to Miss Cox.
Absolutely. Because I'm sure some of them probably do put in more work and more effort than, you know, maybe some others, you know,
Yeah.
like maybe they do take that extra mile to like go and reach out to students and, you know, really try to kind of not necessarily
Like,
press
yeah.
themselves on them, but like, you know, try to apply pressure, you know.
That's good.
And that's
we
how
do need that.
we do. We need that.
They make sure you get your work. You're like you behind, or you didn't say you sick. You didn't miss a couple days. You know it'd be hard to go to all your teachers and you know that work. And make
To
sure you got
collect
your
it.
work.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's
So
good.
we need. It's like, like, do y'all wonder if like this is like what the future is gonna hold when it
I
comes
keep
to
telling
this
myself,
type of
COVID ain't lasting forever.
education?
COVID is not lasting forever. We getting back in them school systems. If I got to be down there.
I'm
I don't know,
seeing
they
so many
said
mixed reviews.
Somebody's saying that there's a whole nother virus that that like scientists and people like the people who know about this type of stuff, they've already like seeing that there's going to be a whole nother virus that's
my
even
God.
worse than corona, like
Oh, my
in the
goodness.
next like 5 years. And I don't know how true that is, but I'm just saying that's what some people are
The
speculating.
way these scientists and
Girl,
people
it's-
act, I wouldn't be surprised. But
If they say it on The Simpsons, because
I
if they
definitely-
say it on The
You know,
Simpsons,
they say it on The
It comes true.
y'all think that's true?
How did Trump be president?
How did they have the exact dude with the exact costume he had on?
But
and
did
everything?
people
And they
actually
had
see
the
these
Super Bowl
episodes?
Somebody made that.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Maybe.
That
Like,
wasn't real. With the guy with the paint and the
Yeah.
helmet. That somebody
So
made
what about the
that.
that
Trump
little
With the
clip?
same tattoos and all that stuff. Yeah.
What about the Trump
somebody?
one?
Somebody like created.
but y'all know
That
you
was
can
real.
always.
And then didn't somebody win a Super Bowl too? Then they predict somebody was going to win a Super Bowl?
Yeah,
Or
when the
some of the
Patriots
Patriots?
When the Patriots beat the
Yeah,
Broncos.
so that was real.
What about Kobe dying?
That was not on The Simpsons.
What about terror? What about terror? What about the Halloween episode with the terror?
Miss Williams said currently insufficient number of school counselors in schools.
Which one?
Yeah.
That's sad.
It's
Yeah,
a
that is
Halloween
sad.
What'd you say,
episode.
Duane?
It's called like Terror Treehouse, and at the end of the episode, right, it got Bart Simpson standing on Homer Simpson. He on the roof with a gun and a like a beer or something. And at the end of the episode, it's like 4 horsemen riding into the city, and it say famine, like
That's in the Bible.
Parchment, some disease.
Yeah, that's in the Bible. That's what they got that from.
It still predicted it. It came
Predicted
true.
what? The
I'm not
Bible.
sure. I got the video.
Did the Bible? Wait a minute.
Well, but
did the
you,
Bible
what
predict it,
basically
or
he's
did,
saying that
did The Simpsons
they sourced
predict
it from the Bible and put it
that's
on
what-
the show.
Right.
But like it's not okay. They sourced it from the Bible, but the scenes be so accurate. Like the scenes they be having in there.
So you saying like the scenes actually end up being how it plays out?
Yeah, like-
okay.
Yeah, I mean, a lot
with
of
Trump
what
burning
happens.
the country
they put
down,
it-
like that's accurate. That's very accurate.
Wait, where are you burning down at? I know they acting a fool, but where?
That's what it means. Like metaphorically.
okay.
Yeah,
I was
metaphorically.
like,
Yeah, it's
wait,
metaphor.
like, hold on.
I mean, it
What's on
was
fire?
burning down in June of last year. It was kind of burning down. All the cities was burning up buildings and.
Well, that happens But if y'all think about it, they've been burning cities and buildings for a long
Since
time.
Black Wall
They
Street.
burnt
Since the
our buildings.
Since Black
and
Wall
cities.
Street.
So
Since the start
why
of
is it any
America.
different now?
Right,
You
yeah.
get what I'm saying? Like y'all better go on. Y'all better
Period.
wipe them tears and suck it up because, honey, listen, y'all done burnt everything we done had, and we couldn't have nothing because
To
y'all
the
wanted to
ground.
burn it up.
Right.
But now it's a crime. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's crazy. What y'all looking at? Read it.
Simpsons predictions. So the only thing I want to know is, did people actually see these episodes? Anybody can go back in. No, I'm talking
No.
about back
Like
when they're
back
saying
in the
back
day.
in the day.
I don't remember them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
No, this episode new though. This from 2020.
Of
So
course
then that
it's
mean
gonna
they
be
made
new.
that up. Then we talk about episodes that came
That's
out
not
in
a prediction.
1990. Like
That's
we talking about the old ones.
That's
not
based
nothing
off
new.
of the current times.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Cartoons
That makes
gonna
sense.
reflect current times.
So like the Trump one happened like 10 years ago. That's what we
yeah, like
saying,
they got me really thinking like, so
No.
you mean to tell me 20 years ago?
Yeah,
Right. That's what we was talking
Because
about.
remember when you sent me that day, I was thinking that was from back in the day. I'm like, oh, so that, remember I asked you like, when was that made? Like, that's why I asked you that, because I'm like, I'm thinking it was like from back in the day. And I'm like,
yeah.
so when you said it was made now, I'm like, oh, okay, well.
To me, that's still the prediction though. Like, if you don't know what's gonna happen in the
That's
future.
normal. No.
But I feel like for that they're reenacting what's already happened in the
yeah,
Bible.
current
You
events.
know what I mean? Yeah.
And they put the Bible into it, and it's like everything's chaos, and you know.
Yeah, I guess y'all right.
Yes. We see you guys on the live. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Hey,
morning,
Ray,
grinders.
Ziggy, Jay,
Call in and talk
Delane.
to us.
Call in and talk to us, guys. Hey, Arlinda. Good morning, Mama. Cheryl, Kev Baldwin, Lou. We appreciate you guys tuning in. I want to say thank you to our sponsors, Lyman Humidop, Hotbox, Essential Vibes, and Toledo, our newest sponsor. And if you would like to become a sponsor of the All New Rise and Grind Morning Show, send your info to Rise and Grind at the 419grind.com, and you can become a sponsor of the All New Morning Show. I want to say shout out to my girl Tiaja Good and Miss Perfect Boutique. She sponsored me this outfit for my photo shoot, and it's
That's
like
cute.
it kind of turned out to kind of be like it worked out, because it's kind of like a workout outfit.
It do look like a okay, bust it. Okay. We didn't even do the busting challenge. Did you see it?
So yes, definitely go check my girl out at Miss Perfect Boutique on Airport Highway. She's in that plaza right across from TGI Fridays on Bernath Road, I believe it is. So definitely go check my girl out. So
Hey, shout out to Ray Armstrong for that music that.
yes.
Oh, that was the vibe music from
Can we
yesterday.
hear that
was-
again today?
That was
Yeah.
beautiful.
Like that's
Shout out
the
to Ray.
music
I
you
need to
put
hear
in.
that
Like,
again.
can't you picture
Yeah.
putting it in the old school
Yes.
or like how your
Yeah.
son
We need to
Rufo
hear that
fit?
again.
Definitely, you know,
Summertime vibes.
Yes, like
Ride
at the
with boo.
at the cookout.
yes.
Or even just riding
At
down,
the
cruising down the
picnic.
highway.
Why are you always laughing?
Holding hands.
Dewan, how'd you feel about the music?
Shout out to Ray.
I messed
Why
with
you
it.
laughing
that
at
was
me?
a banger though.
Oh, yeah,
Why
he
you
sent me
laughing?
the things so I can send it to you.
Thank you.
Okay.
'Cause I want that.
I need to hear that again today.
Yeah, that was
It
great.
give me
great
it give me
music.
75-degree weather.
It
I
gives
wonder,
you
like-
Warm us up.
that's that soul music,
Yeah.
Like that
For your
Cali
soul.
swag.
Yeah, play that again today.
So,
we need
Yeah.
that.
We
20 years
appreciate
from
you,
now,
Ray.
Am I gonna be on the radio talking about, man, I remember when Chief Keef dropped this, man. That was a banger.
Yes,
Yes.
We
you
gonna be able to always
are.
look back
Why
at
wouldn't
this.
you?
It's
Yeah.
dated.
Because
This
that's
all
your
gonna be
that's your
around.
time.
It's
So
gonna
that's what you
always
gonna
be
reference.
us.
People said the same thing about us. Like, are they gonna be talking about Tupac and Biggie when they like, yeah,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
classic music is classic music.
Yeah.
But what's
Yeah.
crazy is a lot of these people his age and younger don't know about them.
A lot of people don't listen to Tupac. I know about Tupac because my mom
And
listens
to me,
Tupac.
it's like that's a tragedy.
Yeah.
I mean, because we
It is
listen
a
to like
tragedy.
old school music, like
I listen to
before
old
we
school
were
music,
born.
yes.
70s.
Just because they died, the
70s,
music never
80s.
dies.
Yeah.
The
You know,
music never
I don't
dies.
know. I think it might depend on the kids though, because like my daughter and my niece, like they listen to that stuff. They love
Right.
Tupac. They listen. My daughter. One time I came in the room, I heard her listening to "I Wanna Be Your Man," like the old school. I'm like, hold on, excuse me, ma'am.
Old school bangers do go
I
hard.
think it depends on the parent and the grandparent.
That's why
or
I
the
was saying
family.
music
is
you
played
only
in
knew
your
about
home.
it because
Yeah.
your mom played that.
Like
type
my
of stuff.
kids know about Zapp and Roger, all that.
Oh, wow.
Like yeah, like
I remember my granny and her twin sister went to the funeral. It was in Detroit. Like when they playing that type of old school stuff, Temptations.
My mom
That's
cried
still my
when
favorite.
Tupac died.
Yes.
My mom cried when
Oh,
Tupac
a
died.
lot of us did.
yeah.
My mom was like,
Yeah.
I heard he died, and I just
I
broke
mean,
down
because
in tears.
it was tragic. Like if you really were living in that time and like just the energy of everything, like
Yeah.
the East Coast, West Coast, it was real live. Like so when it happened, it was just sad. It was
Right.
like sad. Like that was just a sad thing because they were
He
too.
touched so many people.
I agree.
And
I
both
feel
of
like
them,
it's
both
always
Tupac and
it's
Biggie, they were
always like
such,
that.
yeah, like
When
and
you're
it just was so sad.
When you're an icon, it's always like that. No different from Kobe. No different from Nick.
Oh, wow.
When you
Ray said
put a
he
difference
met Pac in
there,
93.
People gonna
I
be
was
sad.
2 years old.
Yeah, I was young. I definitely was young too, but I remember
Yeah, I
it though.
was
Like
too.
I think I may have been. How old are you now?
29.
Oh,
Oh, I wasn't. Wait,
maybe
then
I wasn't that young.
And you was 2? Sheesh.
I'm talking about in 93. He said he met Pac in 93. I was 2.
Oh, in
my God.
In 93.
Oh, in 93 you were 2. I was 10 in 93. Yeah.
Bree, you were born in 91.
Yes.
Wow, 90s babies,
I
huh?
was a 90s baby.
I was 4.
Well, I said I was. I am a 90s
I'm
baby.
doing the math. I'm like, wait a because that's the way I was for.
Yeah.
I'm using my fingers. You see now.
You know, even that old, like, all right, she not that old school, but like, you know, they were doing the verses and stuff like the Keisha Cole, like that's that 2000.
No,
that's
Keisha,
that.
she had her.
She the heart
She
of
had her run.
Yeah, she had a good run.
She what?
She had a
37,
run.
35.
She had a good
Mary
run.
J.
She had it.
Mary Auntie just turned 50.
Man.
Mary
J.
looking good.
Mary J
Oh,
is
yeah,
like
she look good.
Yeah, she look
Hey,
real
man.
good.
That's gold.
Speaking of
For
Keisha
50s.
Cole, they rescheduled their
Again, like
For
they
the
might as well
third
just
one.
drop it.
For the
Yeah.
third time.
Ain't
Ain't nobody
But then,
no one's
what's
interested
They need to
anymore.
just let it go.
The 21st.
Ashanti had
Ashanti
COVID.
had COVID.
But
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
But
because
she
they
got over it, and they
and then
rescheduled
said
it
somebody
again.
else had COVID, and that was doing the producing or something.
I mean,
so now
it-
this is the third time they rescheduled
I guess
it.
it's like, you know, that's understandable. I mean, it is like a tough time right now with COVID and whatnot, and you don't ever know. Like some people, like if they do even feel like they having symptoms or you know what I mean,
Right.
if
They wanna
feeling
be
sick or
cautious.
they've been exposed, it's
They
like
should just do like a virtual one though.
That-
Like, why
yeah,
they
that's
just
a
don't
good
do
idea.
that?
Instead of
I agree.
rescheduling
You
it
should
3
go reach
times.
out to
Because
us
you
so we
could
can do
put-
your verses.
This is the
man.
only time they
Right.
rescheduled it.
Right.
You could
Let's
really
do
put
it.
like, you know, they could both be at a booth wherever they are. You know what I'm saying? And then
Yeah.
they just filming, like broadcast it live.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
I don't, yeah.
from the comfort of their own
Keisha,
home.
we got you.
K. Cole.
Yeah.
Somebody
I don't
tag
know.
Keisha
Somebody,
Cole.
I was with Ashanti.
somebody might be scurry. You going with
I
Ashanti?
think it's Ashanti's that's scared.
You think so?
I don't know. I like both of them,
I like them both, but I'm going with Keisha.
I like
I'm going with
Keisha.
Keisha.
I'm going with Keisha.
I like them both, but I'm going with Keisha. Ashanti
think-
just had me happy, but then Keisha came through with the heartbreak.
That I
We had our
should've
first
cheated.
boyfriends. It was like,
I think
and
that-
then
yeah.
love.
Yeah,
she
you're
got
right.
the
They
had
classics.
two different-
She got the classics.
I think
She
they're
do.
both. It's such a
They
dope
both good.
versus because of the fact that they are such dope artists.
Yeah.
Both of them. They both came
But
from that
listen,
same time.
yeah, that
but I
was.
agree with you though. Keisha came
She
with
came
more
through.
soulful,
Yeah.
relatable.
From her heart.
I'm going through.
Yeah.
Yeah, from
Yeah.
my heart.
Yeah.
It was more like
You
Ashanti
gonna
was
feel
more
this.
commercial. You know,
Yeah.
she was more commercial, and Keisha made us feel some
Yeah.
shit. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? She made us
Definitely.
deal with some real live emotions.
Yeah.
Her, and then she also did the reality
was
show.
about to say that.
So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
kind of got
That's
to know
a
her
good
on
her.
that.
Yeah, absolutely.
On
And then
that
she did 3 seasons
spectrum.
of her own talk show with her boyfriend and stuff like that. So we've been seeing her.
So we seen her struggle where she
We
come
seen her
from.
from Jeezy
We got
to
a
In
different
Love.
love for her.
Yeah,
Also,
Keisha was my
Booby.
first crush.
And what I love about her is because of the fact that she was willing to do these reality shows and be out here that way.
Yeah.
She put herself out there in a way that Ashanti never was willing to
I'm
put
about to
herself
say,
out there. You know
people
what I
didn't
mean?
really know Ashanti
We
until
don't-
she started doing her Instagram. You still really
Yeah,
don't
we
know
still
her.
don't really know her. You know what I
Because
mean?
it's not actually it's the Instagram of her like photo shoot.
Yeah.
Not of her
just
life.
the good times.
Because-
So we seen Keisha go through 2 heartbreaks,
Yeah.
2 relationships.
Because
baby
did y'all-
daddies, we love her.
Yeah, all that.
Like,
And
And
sis,
then her
we here
family,
with
you know,
you.
she had a crazy
Right,
family.
yeah, yeah.
Her mama and
Her
sisters,
drug
they had some
addiction.
She
crazy
wasn't
stuff,
scared to
but
put it
was
out there.
real. It
Yeah,
was real.
and we
came
related to it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the thing about Ashanti, I don't know if you guys remember hearing about it when Irv Gotti came out and basically like he was speaking on the fact that they used to have a relationship back in the day. Because I guess back in the day when Murder Inc. was real hot, it was rumored that she was messing with Irv Gotti, but
I
it
thought that was rumor. I thought
he
that was
came
like
out.
actual.
No, he came out on the. Well, I don't know. I thought they
It
said
was
that back
rumored
then
at
it was
first,
just
but then
rumored.
he came out
He
after it
came
was
out
over.
on the show. He's on that new show, Growing Up Hip Hop or one of the
Yeah,
shows
yeah,
with his
yeah,
kids.
yeah.
And he basically was speaking on it on the show, like about how they had this
That ended his
relationship and this, that, and the
marriage.
third, and it ended his marriage, like all this type of stuff. And she
he
basically.
was married.
Yeah,
He was married.
and I think the wife even spoke about it. Like, was basically like, yeah, she,
Did
you know,
Ashanti
she
know?
knew he had a
Before
wife.
she got-
Yeah, she was his artist.
Right, yeah.
See, look, I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know if it's me or if I'm the only one who feel like this, but I feel like if you know, you deserve the same, however the wife wants to react as the husband does. If you knew about it.
What do you mean exactly?
Like the retaliation, however wifey want to handle it, she deserves to if you knew about it. Like you and him. Y'all all both
Yeah, I mean,
accountable.
yeah,
Oh, you
for
mean
sure.
if the wife knew about Ashanti?
Like if Ashanti,
If Ashanti
knew about the wife.
she
know what she
Oh,
got
yeah.
coming to her. Yeah,
Yeah,
for
she
sure.
deserves whatever the wife
Oh, yeah.
feels she deserves.
But she didn't give her backlash like how the
No,
wifeys
that's-
are doing it now. Yeah, she didn't give her that.
And the thing
But
was,
the
it
fact
wasn't
that
even
she
the
was
wife.
We
still
might not
messing with
know.
him.
You know, they was better at keeping stuff. You know, they didn't do the whole Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah, see, we didn't
stuff.
have social
but we
media
still
back
had
then.
the magazines. So it's
Yeah.
like we know about
Yeah.
Lisa Left Eye setting stuff on fire. So
But
it
she-
was
that
some
was
bitter
public.
ones.
Well,
Right, that's what I'm saying. If they
Oh, yeah, 'cause
really
that
had
would be like
emotions,
public record.
That's
right?
public
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
But I'm
But
saying
from
you
the
can still.
wife.
I know people from back in the day that handled some situations that I'm just not knowing about that I would have never known
Right.
if it wasn't.
And
They
so
was in
that's
the
the thing.
limelight?
That's
No,
the thing.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
with
Oh, okay.
Ashanti, I think that's another reason that it's like a thing. Like when that all came
disconnect.
out, when
Yeah.
that all came out, it's like, well, dang. Like so, she really just been out here like you know, living by this image. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really knew who she was, and you was really out here messing with a
Like
whole
she had
man.
like a good girl image.
I did like her with
but
Nelly.
in the back.
I did love her with Nelly because I love Nelly, and I really did like them
I love them together.
And I just feel like even with that situation, again, it was rumored for so long. We didn't really get the confirmation to where she kind of went in hiding. So it was
right,
just like,
and that's my thing.
Keisha
Is like
still stayed relevant through
I
all
wish she
of
would
that.
have poured that into her music and let us feel the real. You know what I'm saying? Like
That
when
would've
she
been
was
a good
actually
idea.
going
Let
through
me
that.
ask y'all this. Beyonce is a very private person. So, and Ashanti is too, obviously.
Yeah.
So, why is the disconnect from Ashanti and not from Beyonce?
But Beyonce
But
always pop out good.
Beyonce did a whole album about her situation.
Yeah.
That Lemonade album.
Yeah, and she always
Through her
stayed
music,
consistent.
Through her music.
Ashanti didn't fell off with music.
But
what
she
I will say
redeemed
though
herself
is
with that Nasty, when that feature with Nasty.
But that was just like one.
But Beyonce, the thing about
Beyonce
Beyonce
keeps
though
stuff coming.
is Beyonce, you're right though, because for years, it wasn't until just a couple of years ago that she put that album out. For years, she was very private, but I think the thing about it was that she wasn't trying to be secret. Like, we knew she was dating Jay-Z.
Right.
You know, we knew she was seeing him and stuff like that, but she was just like, you know, my business is my business. I'm not
like,
putting
this is
out
private.
You know,
Y'all see what I want you to see.
She out with a lot of music, a lot of visuals. She
put
kept staying
even the album, her first solo album, like she might not have been referring right to Jay-Z, but we knew because it was rumored that she was messing with him. So it's like, you know, you got I Want to Be With You, Dangerously in Love, like all those songs that were on that album that was like real, like you
And
could
she
feel
even
it, like you could feel it in her music.
Did
like,
the
she's in
song
love.
about her ex? You remember? Isn't that
the one where
best thing you never had? Is that the one?
Yeah, I think so. Where she's talking about like the kids and then something.
You want to be back, or
but
something.
she kept coming out. Ashanti went a long time with no music. Beyonce came out with albums. She came out with visuals of everything that she did going on tour and stuff. That Beyonce is the girl.
Her documentary.
She
came out with
so many documentaries.
She lost a baby. She came out and talked about that. You know, so it's like
she's definitely the girl.
Yeah,
but she the most private and classiest girl ever.
Yes.
She keeps
Absolutely.
pumping stuff. So
definitely
we ain't never had a disconnect. I don't know about
Classy
y'all,
goat.
but I ain't never had a disconnect from Beyonce.
I'm a part of the Beehive.
Because I would say this, like I've never actually been like
I'm a part of the Beehive.
I've never been like consider myself like a Beehive person.
Yeah,
like I'm not an actual fan of her, but I love her as an artist. You know what I mean?
And a person, period.
Concerts and everything. My brother made sure I had floor seats.
Her performances was always lit.
Maybe I would have been had I been to one of her concerts.
Like,
you would have went.
She performs.
She performs. Like Ashanti is not.
performs.
You know what I mean? Like you got some people that just sing a little bit, but she drop it down low, and she been performing. She keep it sexy, classy. She always got something good coming out. Like
and she shows the hard work she puts into
that's why I
it
said
and how hard she
And
works.
on top of that, she's a philanthropist. Like, you know what I mean? Like her and Jay-Z, they give back a lot. They do a lot
in a
as far
different
as philanthropy
country,
is
and she
concerned.
doing a lot of stuff with just having women just as her drummers and doing stuff like that. Yeah, Beyonce.
And she only like
She's
you know, they be trying to
incomparable.
say she in Illuminati and stuff. She don't even respond to that type of stuff.
She don't respond to nothing.
She don't respond to that type
even
of
when her
stuff.
sister slapped her husband, she still ain't saying
Sis did her thing. That's
She made
me.
that
That's
song.
Solange. Like I'm gonna have to
She
punch
made
you
that
up,
song
man.
though, and said, what was that song after the fact? Where she was like something going down in the elevator. So she said something.
She
you know,
did.
after
I think
the
she
fact.
referenced it.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, but
Solange did too. I think
she just do it real.
Oh, she did it so player because she was like,
she do it swiftly.
She said something like, "We still getting to this check even on the elevator" or some shit. Like I don't even remember how she said it, but it was dope.
She does that.
Like I felt her. Like okay, I see you, B.
Yeah, she real classy with it though.
Yeah, definitely.
That takes a lot of willpower.
Because you gotta understand. I would
Especially
not
being with
want
someone like
cameras
Jay-Z.
in my face. Like that situation was technically a private situation, but the fact that they're at the status they're in, they can't help people live their life to follow them. So these people, you know what I'm saying, constant cameras. Like that gotta be hard
and
to.
then she also does something as far as we go through situations. You can either look for positive or negative. Yeah, she always got cameras in her face, but on the flip side, she got cameras following her to deflect us from any BS that's going on. She dropping a new album. She dropping a new documentary.
She flips those situations they try to make fun of her for.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Real quick.
If Unbothered was a person,
Right. Period.
Oh, that was headlines for y'all. Okay, that's my next album.
Yeah, that's
Buy it.
And they in Aruba on the family vacation. And then she drop out a whole dang on two-tone album, A-B and side B and all that.
And she got the line with Adidas. I could not even
the Ivy Park,
Ivy Park or Ivy League.
Yeah.
One of the two.
One of
Ivy
those.
Park, something.
Yeah.
But yes, that's how we
didn't know that was hers.
I feel
yeah, that's her. And she was sending them out to all the celebrities. I remember when Meg Stallion was happy when she got hers.
They was happy just to have the side.
It was a couple actresses.
Why? Because you can't like get it. You can't get that.
Listen,
they sell out so fast.
I was sitting. I had just scrolled. I didn't know when exactly it was going to drop. I wasn't doing my part in following it. And my sister was like, "Oh, I'm just waiting. I already got my cart ready." I was like, "Cart ready for what?" She was like, Ivy Start dropped today. I'm like, "Oh,
girl." By the time she put in that card number, it was there, sold out.
Was sold out in less than 1 minute.
Yeah, she was sold out.
Everybody who had they had carts ready.
Like Jordan.
As soon as it released, she was sold out. She sold out in 1 minute.
Is it expensive?
It was not. It was like, no, to me it wasn't. The prices were
it's affordable.
Yeah, it wasn't
like
anything like Adidas prices.
So basically
like $10 more, maybe
her line.
$10 more.
If that.
That's dope. Because I've seen that Ivy Park stuff everywhere, and I started thinking like, where did this stuff come from? Who? Like, what? I didn't know it. I didn't know that was her brand. So
when I looked at the prices, I was like, I really rocks with Beyonce because she's doing something that everybody else wants some $500, $600.
You should just give back to the people, right? Like, cause we gonna support you.
We're gonna support you.
You know you're gonna get that money right back anyway. Right back ain't no cheating.
I don't know why people do that. They want to overtax their stuff just because they got that name.
Yeah.
Like I feel like Jordan. All right, his shoes is kind of overpriced to me, but they regular price for Jordans because that's Jordan. You feel me? But he shouldn't do that. He should lower them because. Look at all the kids that get picked on.
Like crazy.
They get picked on because they ain't got Jordans.
But that's not Jordan's fault. You know what I'm saying? That ain't his responsibility on who.
Well, it's supply and demand.
Yeah.
He knows that people are going to go out and buy his shoes.
Right.
And it's been like that since day one.
Yeah.
Since 1984.
But you gotta understand, he made a name for himself.
Yeah.
So it ain't like he just dropped something. That man put his years in the NBA. He made himself an item or that people wanted to buy.
A commodity
from his hard work. It ain't like if he want to charge $200
for them shoes on and he about to really
research, but I don't never see him give back.
They act like
you might not know.
He's like Beyonce and Jay-Z.
They private.
He don't put out any public statements.
Silently.
Yeah, he does it silently.
And you never know. And then he's his own person. Everybody feel like because he's a person of color, he should do this, should do that. We need to start learning and knowing. A lot of people gonna do what they want to do with their money, and a lot of them are not. It's not even entitlement when it comes to me. When it comes to black people, I want to say, because a lot of people just assume all black people we are standing for the same cause. We got a whole lot of us, our same complexion, that are with people who don't support what we support. You get what I'm saying?
But that's one of the sayings. You can't please everybody.
You can't please everybody. And some people just try to be neutral. They're like, you know what? I ain't siding with this thing. I ain't siding with that. You ain't gonna hear me speak on this, that, or the other. And that's just how some people are and still get criticized for it. So,
my cousin Keith is on here saying it's Nike. Jordan doesn't own Jordans no more.
I didn't know that.
He probably sold it. A lot of times they do that.
Yeah,
I didn't know
they pass it off.
You like, I done got my money, I done got my check.
Just like,
can we stop being mad at Jordan for the $250 shoes?
Yeah. So let that man do what he want to do with his money, and how he want to produce his shoe. If people. At the end of the day, everybody keep buying it, no matter how
no matter what. They think they're going to
Have you heard of Starberries?
Yes, I remember when they was out.
Starberries.
It was
a basketball player.
Who came out with
Stephon Marbury.
Oh, okay.
Came out with some Starberries. They were made by
I've never heard of those.
Chinese company.
Yeah, they sound like they was going to take from the
$20 at Value City
or Kmart,
Value City,
something like that. Yeah,
that's another thing though. If you price them too low, now don't nobody want them.
Yeah. But look, because Champion started in Walmart.
Champion did a whole rebound.
They were quality shoes though.
They were
nice shoes.
They were.
It was just they were $20, and people didn't want to buy them because they were $20.
But guess what? People buying $20 shoes now. It's about your marketing and stuff. You know what I'm saying? How you rock it. We got a whole different wave of stuff because them so shoes. Them shoes are like $30, $40. You know what I'm saying?
It's like 90% of people
I've been seeing a lot of them. I've been seeing a lot
but that's what I'm saying.
And ain't nobody saying nothing.
Champions was in Payless.
People used to pick on people for wearing Champion and starter jackets.
Yeah, somebody famous wore Champion.
Yeah,
now it's okay. That's why I always say,
people be a leader, not a follower.
I don't follow trends.
He like, Vic, come on.
I don't follow trends. I'm not a follower. I'm gonna wear what I want to wear. I'm gonna wear Coach. I'm gonna wear Rainbow,
and I still look better than somebody
Rainbow.
wearing
I'm
a
gonna go
Louis
in the
Vuitton
$7.99 store. I'm gonna wear what I want to wear. I'm not gonna. I don't follow
It's
trends.
all
I
about
never
how you
have.
rock it.
It's how you rock it.
It's whatever. If I like it, then I like it.
And if I rock
Because
it, I
some of
rock
these
it.
trends that these people are bringing out, y'all just look stupid
follow
any
it.
damn
Yeah,
way.
you got on the $15,000 outfit, and you still look
You look
stupid.
dumb as hell. Like,
I've never spent over $50 for a pair of jeans.
Yes.
I've never spent over $200 for a pair of shoes.
Yeah.
And I really don't buy. I haven't bought like Gucci and all.
I don't either.
all
I don't
those
have
brands.
I don't have a.
No matter how much
want
money
to.
I make, I
And
probably
that's
would
crazy.
never.
I wouldn't. I said that too. I don't picture myself. A lot of people say like, "Oh, you saying that now, but when you get the money," I said, first of all, what really turned me off about a lot of these brands is that they don't even rock with black people.
And that's what I was just going to say. Y'all spend
So
all this
that
money
was
for people
my
that don't even
first
like
thing.
us.
Like
They
we
sit
go
back laughing
out
at
of
us.
because my kids was like Gucci this, Gucci that. I'm like, hold on, y'all 7 and 10. What the heck y'all want me? And y'all want some Gucci? Like I'm not. Y'all don't see me in no Gucci, and I'm not
Girl.
buying off-brand Gucci. I'm not
No,
buying
man,
nothing.
I'm not doing none of that to
Gucci.
fit in. Right.
No, I don't even. I'm not a designer person. Now, if I like it, I like it.
Or if it's for your birthday. If it's something that you want to
But-
spoil yourself for, that's fine too. But
I'm not gonna do it because everybody, you know what I'm saying? And
Right.
like Vic said, it's certain stuff I have never spent over a certain amount of money for, and I will not. I'm not buying no $500 pair of
Shout out
shoes.
to our girl Damo. She says she's never spent over $40 for no jeans and never $100 over some shoes.
Period.
I'm a coupon
feel
queen.
it.
You would see me in
I
some
feel
shoes,
it.
but I've never paid full price for it.
You know,
Just
most
know I had
things
points
that I
and a
wear
coupon.
is like local brand.
Yep, me too.
I'm
Like-
trying to do that too now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to my brother too in Atlanta. This is
Yeah, I was
my
gonna ask
brother's
you if that was
line.
somebody's brand that you knew.
It's called Valley Threads, and
nice.
this is my
That's
big
nice.
brother's.
That's nice.
And this,
That's
hold on,
a good
I gotta
quality
show y'all.
stand up.
Yes. Bust it. Okay, bust
You
it.
want to bust a challenge?
I ain't got none of that.
Bust that squat. Now give me 5 of them.
But I'm gonna just show y'all, just in case people want to order. My favorite part,
I'm
and I'm not trying to show my butt.
Show us that
Let
booty.
us see the zippers
Let us
on the
see that
body.
No, it's the
booty.
zippers. I really like the
Let me see them
Okay.
zippers. Okay. I like it.
Yeah, I like the
Okay,
zippers.
we like the He said, yeah, I like the zippers.
This is Jesse stupid.
How does it work? Does it move this way?
Breezy Inbox just did numbers.
She is off the market. Okay.
This is my fiance right here. So stay out that inbox. Stay out that
You getting
inbox.
blocked.
But
Buy the
I
zippers.
really liked because it's
It
not
looked like it's
too
good
heavy.
quality. I was about to say.
No, that's what I was gonna say. Because when you first sat down, I was gonna ask you, like, whose brand is that?
I thought
'Cause
that
it
was
looks-
designer when she
Yeah.
walked in.
See?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's my brother.
Look like
Both
some-
of my siblings, my big brother has his. He just started, his own stuff and is, booming it, and he's in Georgia. So
We should have had him
little
on a
sis
Zoom call when
always
it was
trying
Yes.
to support.
We should have did a Zoom call with
And
him.
people be like, "Oh, you must get your stuff for free." My little sister has her own clothing line.
I love it.
It's called Ivy Boutique.
Okay.
It's named after her mother, her auntie, and our nana.
Okay.
So,
Is it online or does she have a storefront?
she is online only.
Okay.
But that's that cropped sweater y'all see me take that picture in when
Yeah.
I was out of town.
No, I missed that one. I gotta see
saw
it.
that.
I try to always make sure most of my stuff that I have in my closet now is gonna be from
Your siblings.
Somebody
it's
that-
not
yeah.
even my siblings.
Or just,
419 grind,
Yeah, somebody that benefit from it that you
people
know
that
right
I
with
know.
you.
Yeah. So if I'm gonna
Facts.
spend the money on it,
Spend it on us.
Speaking
Yeah.
of shirts, though,
What
we
you
got
got?
a 419 grind sweatshop.
He was in the sweatshop yesterday.
really.
Yeah, sweatshop.
Well,
in the back.
we
I
gotta
didn't
get
see
some
that.
sweatsuits popping
Yes.
because it's the
Hey,
season
we
for
can do
it.
whatever we want to
We
do.
got,
now.
Yeah.
Whatever we
some
wanna
stuff
do.
coming. Yeah,
Yes.
some real, yeah.
Yeah.
So and like you said, and it's cool to be able to brand your own.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like now, like for my events and stuff. I know every event that's my goal for 2021. Jesse, y'all, we can talk because if we about to open it up, run the money through the company.
Hey.
But everything logo. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be wearing my own, suit jacket with my logo on it. I'm wearing my own
That
branding
branding is
myself.
everything.
Yes. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Branding my people.
Yes.
Yes.
If I'm gonna cash out, I'm gonna cash out on my people,
Absolutely.
where I know I'm supporting their businesses. And other than that, I don't feel no way. It's like, oh, you don't wear this, you don't wear that. Man, listen.
If you want me to wear that, you buy it for me. Okay, how about that? What are y'all doing? Why are y'all making no?
Period.
Oh my God.
I know.
They ain't got no sponsor, huh? They ain't the first time.
They are so silly.
No airplay.
K. Roger.
No airplay.
K. Roger. Come see us if you want these labels.
Hey,
to
if you
stay.
want them labels, man, come
Come
talk
holler
to
at
us,
us,
man.
K. Roger. Other than that, we about to put 419 grind on these water
Right,
bottles.
we have
No, not those ones. They got lazy.
We got make the labels.
Hold on,
We can make the labels.
y'all. We're not using their water
We have
bottles.
more
We'll have our own water bottles
Yeah.
that'll be coming in. We won't be relabeling
You know what
theirs.
we should look into because I
We
bet
will
you can find it.
Sorry, my bad.
We will be having our own water bottles that we will be putting our labels on.
Yeah, Dewan's always getting on me because I'm always sitting up here with something with a brand name. And he's like, no, they ain't our sponsors.
No, put a sticker on that.
Period.
Cover that. But
Yes.
I felt it. Yes.
So where's our guest?
Man. Where you at?
I thought we was gonna go on a break and then you just busted it out. Like, dang, I was gonna say we about to pay some bills. She bought you. Like, how you just gonna be doing it like that on air? Like, come on, sis. Like, so we got that light bill we want to see about. Ray Armstrong. Yeah,
Thank you guys for tuning into the show. We hope you guys are enjoying the show so far. We want to say thank you to our sponsors, Hotbox, Humadop, Essential Vibes in Toledo. If you would like to become a sponsor of the all-new Rise and Grind Morning Show, send your info to Rise and Grind at the419grind.com. You can become a sponsor of the all-new Rise and Grind Morning Show. So stay tuned. We got more.
I was just like, shoot, y'all got me all nervous and stuff. Something about to work.
I did you wrong, but you did me wrong first. I was reacting, tables reversed, playing the victim, lost to your lacking. Treated me dirt, into yourself, don't notice I'm hurt. Returning my tag, resigning position, now hiring ad, I'm through. I'm over it, exhausted in my mind. I'm over it, exhausted in my time. You ain't the same. Well, maybe you are, just thought you were different. I gave you my heart, but you lost the key, cause you wouldn't listen. No, I'm going insane. Adjusting my standards to keep my position. I'm losing the game. My energy changed, not even the same. I'm through. I'm over it, new replacement. Good luck on you finding someone like me. I'm over it, exhausted in my mind. Ooh, I'm so over it, exhausted in my time. I'm leaving today. I'm over it, exhausted in my time. I'm leaving today. I'm over it, exhausted in my
It's that time, ladies and gentlemen. Make your way to the dance floor.
I'm addicted to your vibe, and I wanna get to know you tonight. Baby, come closer. No rush, girl, take your time. Put your high heels on, let's slide. I wanna hold ya. We can step aside and rock to the rhythm. Put your body on me, baby. Let's groove. We can spin a little dip. I hope you feel me pushing on my weight up on you, 'cause I'm in the mood for you. We can step aside and rock to the rhythm. Put your body on me, baby. Let's groove. Pushing all my weight up on you, 'cause I'm in the mood for you.
Sipping as I listen, catch my rhythm and the tempo. Ripple me with tension just a little, put my mental in a pickle. Your vibe creates a riddle in my mind. Trying to decide, how did I find mystery guy? Can't describe how. Our bodies rocking, fingers locking, nah. Your eyes when we on chill like Sunday topping, I like that. I write back, read my body language, you recite that. How we spin like circles, but shining like diamonds, slow motion. We grinding, we hurt them so violently, killing them silently. Your hands caress me in ways that don't undress me, impeccably impressing. Yeah, your moves is no contesting. Subliminals, I pray to plentiful. Let's make a minimal. The paradigm we setting ain't no typical cynical one. Just to go digital, we're liberal, imperial. You wanna cuff, I'll be your criminal. You dig it?
I'm addicted to your vibe, and I wanna get to know you tonight. Baby, come closer. No rush, girl, take your time. Put your high heels on, let's slide. I wanna hold ya. We can step aside and rock to the rhythm. Put your body on me, baby, let's groove.
They will come for you. They will rob you of your balloon and ask you to smile. They will come for you. They will come for your magic. They will come because your heart glows in the dark. Because you are familiar but not the same. Because there is love in your throat. Because every 9 months you give birth to a soldier. They will come for you just in case. So put your dreams in your front pocket. Use the ones before you as anchor wings and erase the sun. The oppressed outnumber the oppressors. Protect your magic. Freedom is on the move. And they will come.
I remember nights I lost.
Come back in.
Ooh.
Okay, hey, welcome back. Hey, you guys are tuned into the all new Rise and Grind Morning Show with your girl, Miss Leah Renee, Shay K, and of course, Breeze A.
Hey.
So, we had a guest that was supposed to be stopping by. Something has happened. Our guest didn't make it. So, we are going to give you guys a little taste of a workout this morning because it is workout week and it's Work It Out Wednesday. So, we cannot let the show end without giving you a little short workout. So, Breezy's going to be our instructor. Let's take her. Let's take her. Position. I was talking about just to call it out. I didn't know we was going to do it. I was supposed to be behind the camera.
Come on, what we doing first?
Squats. Okay, well, tell them what we're doing.
First of all, we need to stretch, okay? We're going to start with the arms.
Oh, okay. Arms.
This way.
All right, instructor, okay?
One. I'm still hurting from Lisa. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch.
In boost camp, we used to have to go 1 cobras, 2 cobras, 3 cobras, 4 cobras, 5 cobras, 6 cobras, 7 cobras, 8 cobras, 9 cobras, 10 cobras.
Now we do the arms at the top.
Water break.
I can't. My compression shirt. Yo, this is crazy.
Oh yeah.
Taking a water break.
No, that's it.
And I ain't even shit. We just started.
Oh, I thought y'all was tired about that.
See, this is why you always got to be prepared for live broadcasting because.
Where the cobra counts?
1 cobra, 2 cobra, 3 cobra, 4 cobra, 5 cobra, 6 cobra, 7 cobra, 8 cobra, 9 cobra, 10 cobras.
Leg stretch.
All right, girl.
Look.
1 cobra, 2 cobras, 3 cobras, 4 cobras, 5 cobras, 6 cobras, 7 cobras. That feels good.
It do.
8 cobras, 9 cobras, 10 cobras. Come on, I gotta concentrate. No, I'm trying to be serious. This is serious.
Cobra is
1 cobra, 2 cobra, 3 cobra, 4 cobra. We are not trained professionals. 8 cobra, 9 cobra, 10 cobra. All right,
let's go. All right, ready? Let me pull up my spandex, y'all. This is good material.
So she said we have to put our hands on.
You see it?
Oh, okay, bust it then. I'm busting it open. Okay, hands out. Okay, ready?
Go, Breezy.
All right, 1, 2.
Don't lie.
Now, like Lisa said,
Don't
do
lie.
not lock your
4.
knees and do not squeeze your butt. That is a myth.
Yes.
Just hold in your stomach.
Yep.
Hold those abs. 8, 9, and 10, ladies and gentlemen. Man, if you don't get out of here.
Now let's give him a little jumping jack action.
All right. No, she said she didn't want to do no jumping jack. Oh, we can't. I got this compression. Okay, you good. Okay, you good.
Okay.
10. Okay, ready? All right, ready? Go. 1,
Clap them hands.
2, 3.
Yep.
4.
Yep.
5.
Yep.
6.
Yep.
7. 8.
Yep.
9.
Yep.
10.
Woo!
All right. Cheers it.
That timer is
What?
off.
Cheers it. Cheers. Hold it.
No.
Ready?
What are y'all doing?
No.
We gonna hold it.
The timer
Squat and hold. Okay.
Said chair sit.
Okay, we gonna hold it. Y'all ready?
Oh, Lord.
Let's
You
go.
gotta straighten
Oh,
your back up,
Lord. Straighten back up.
Leah, straighten your back up.
Let's breathe. Not straight.
No, it's not.
I don't know. Come on, man. Come on.
9 cobra, 6
Squeeze that stomach
cobra.
in. There you
Okay,
go.
so straight now. Woo! Woo, Jesus. Yes.
9 cobra, 8 cobra, 10 cobra.
20.
Okay, 2 more. No, sir.
No,
10
sir.
more.
What?
No, sir. Hold it. No, sir. Shoot.
Look.
Count 15.
1.
We did it. That's it.
We did it.
We did it.
Woo.
Woo.
Okay.
That timer
You know what? I like the ones that we did though with Lisa with the squat kick. All right, squat.
It's
kick.
not. It should still.
It should still go up because you know those squats they help with this right here. Okay, let's do that. Kicks. Y'all ready?
Oh.
Let's
go. Ready?
I got 35 minutes.
No,
what?
no.
35 seconds. Let's go.
Okay,
ready? 1, 2.
Leah's knee popping.
I know.
Soaking some Epsom salt tonight.
Man, for real. Whew.
Oh, y'all for real.
How many we doing?
That's it.
All right.
Let's hit it with some butt kickers. 20 seconds, butt kickers.
Okay, ready?
Let's
20
go.
seconds, butt kickers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Woo!
Save my video. So thank you guys.
Yes.
We appreciate you guys for tuning in to a
Yes.
great workout.
Yes.
We hope that you guys participated in the workout and didn't just watch.
And then you can be as thick as us.
Yes. Well, you know, I'm trying to get there. Slim thicky, you know. But yes, so we got to take a break. We need a water break. We need a banana, an orange, an apple,
Not a banana.
something. Yeah, I don't know. Not those bananas, actually, because those bananas,
Yeah, they
don't look cool.
We got a shape, y'all. We getting it together now.
No, I'm good in shape. You see, I'm not deep. Got it.
Well, anyway, Shay gonna get us together. Shay gonna get us together.
I got y'all. I'm good. I'm hydrated. I'm good.
So shout out to our sponsors like Humidop, Hotbox, Essential Vibes, and Toledo. We appreciate you guys. We're
Stay
taking
tuned
a
for
break.
my affirmation.
I wanna get to know you tonight. Baby, come closer. No rush, girl, take your time. Put your high heels on, let's slide. I won't know, yeah. We can step aside and rock to the rhythm. Put your body on me, baby. Let's groove. We can spin a little dip. I hope you feel me pushing all my weight up on you, 'cause I'm in the mood for you. We can step aside and rock to the rhythm. Put your body on me, baby. Let's groove. We can spin a little dip. I hope you feel me pushing all my weight up on you, 'cause I'm in the mood for you.
Do I know you? I dreamed about you both day and night. Can't stop thinking about what we can have. I make mistakes, boy, but that's the past. Now I need something that's gonna last. Something that's better than sex. It's better than cashing the check. I wanna get lost in your love. I hope that you're giving it back. Don't you have me out here looking stupid, 'cause I put my trust in Cupid. Fairy tales really don't exist anymore, but I got a fantasy for it. They say I lost my mind, but I can fantasize, can I? Fairy tales really don't exist anymore, but somehow I still believe in it. You said it's a waste of time, but I can fantasize, can I? I just want my night and it's shining on me. I'm your Cinderella, but time is not a problem, and I could be a queen. Just don't bring me no drama. Need you to be a king to take home to my mama. I know you see it in my eyes, baby. I promise that I'll never lie, baby. So I hope you ain't surprised, baby.
the Rise and Grind Morning Show. Presented by
Yeah.
419 The Grind.
Am I coming in with my information?
Good morning and welcome back to the all new Rise and Grind Morning Show. We appreciate you guys tuning in today and we hope you enjoyed our little mini workout. Hey, D Moss, don't be laughing at us talking about this the funniest workout you've seen. We were serious, okay? This was a serious workout.
But you know what? Keep laughing because when we get it together, you gonna be like, dang, I'm not the same group we seen.
Right, because when that workout video come out, y'all gonna be like, dang.
January 13th.
I'm so weak. I am so weak.
So let's talk about the workout.
Yeah.
What was it?
Work it out. Come on, work it out.
How do you guys feel after the workout?
I feel good. I feel my endorphins flowing. Yeah, it's a good feeling.
He's serious about taking that label off that water bottle.
For real, like I'm not playing.
So yeah, I feel a lot better. I couldn't breathe all like that, and like
I'm so weak.
But I feel refreshed, and I feel like I want to go home and work out some more. So.
Yeah, me too. But when I get there, I probably won't.
We got it.
Well, I have an excuse today, actually, because me and Jesse about to do a shoot after this. So actually, that's why I can't work out. That's my excuse for the day.
Oh, she got an excuse. I don't have one, so
I'm weak.
That was my workout for the day.
You know what? I'm about to look up some office and chair workouts that I can do while I'm sitting at the desk.
Right,
YouTube
yeah.
University.
Yeah.
YouTube University.
For sure.
I learned so much stuff off YouTube.
YouTube University.
Man.
So I'm drinking my water.
Oh.
I had a twitch.
Her arm's still a little shaky.
Whoa. You Gucci over there? Oh, no.
But Jesse, you said let's talk about workouts. So what part are we talking about?
No, I was in there watching y'all.
So give us our critique.
I didn't see you partaking not a one jumping jack. You was taking our temperature.
So what are your thoughts on our workout?
I did my workout this morning when I got up at 7 o'clock.
What you do?
I did some push-ups. I did some dumbbells.
Okay.
I did my kettlebell.
Oh, you trying to get them arms right?
My arms are pretty good.
Oh, okay.
You know, he did say last week that he be trying to throw around and stuff.
Oh, he did say.
Oh, he trying to
said WWE. It's Wednesday, hump day. Oh, he said the arms got to be real strong.
He just be picking shit up like.
Oh, he said he got a personal day.
That's for that. He trying to have that bedroom
your
straight.
favorite day. So where's your red? Didn't you say you wear red on Wednesday?
Oh, I just wore Toledo because of the sponsor.
Yeah, shout out to Toledo.
Toledo. I like how you did that.
Toledo.
I gotta stop down there and get me some Toledo gear.
Yeah, my fiance loves Toledo. I still haven't gotten any myself.
That's what I'm saying. Like I've been told myself, like I need to stop there because I be seeing everybody wearing it, and I love the apparel. So I don't want to get it just
online too. They also have
I know, but I just want to stop in there and like see the actual store and like see the meet the guy.
We should go sometime next week, Leah.
Yeah,
or this weekend.
Yeah, let's do
because
that.
they'll be here Monday.
Oh, they gonna be here Monday?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they get y'all.
Yeah, so we gotta go on Monday. We gotta go on the weekend. Get us some gear for Monday.
Let me ask Vic. Vic, how did you feel about the workout that they did?
Okay, I like this new shot. What is this y'all got popping?
I'll just say that
the window shot.
Right.
To the window.
y'all did a good job. I mean, y'all did it. Right?
We did it. Right.
Listen,
It's somebody out there that's picking up a donut and watched us do
the only bad workout is the one you don't do.
That's right.
Yep.
That's a good, even good. She look good.
I know.
You're in that corner.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm on timeout over here.
That look like the fun spot. I might have to try it out. You can be like,
stay out my spot.
Right. No, Vic, you're the timeout king. You be putting us on timeout. He be putting us in timeout. Yeah, but
Getting
Shay.
us right. Getting us straight.
So, as usual, you have an affirmation for us for the day?
Listen, and it's so funny, Dawn, you gonna think I made this up. But I promise I didn't. I literally, we already talked about it today. I'm like the Simpsons over here, but I already talked about it, and it's so crazy, but guess what? I already had to pick. It's so simple and sweet, but guess what? Honesty. I appreciate honesty more than anything. If you tell me what it is up front and give me the option to take it or leave it.
Period.
That was for you.
That was real.
Listen,
That's real right there.
Listen, it always be on point. I can't make this up.
Shay,
I'm a guru.
is that your mic?
Huh?
No, it's not Shay's mic.
What?
Is it my mic?
It's not your mic.
I don't know who mic it is.
What
I
is it?
can't hear that.
The static.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
but you know what? I was on my way in, and that does like kind of tie into what people were telling you about your question you asked earlier about your situation. You know, not your situation, but a situation.
Somebody that's listening.
But I don't know if you read the comment, but I said make sure the feelings are mutual for that person before you decide to, you know,
that's good.
Let everybody
That's good.
go. Because at the end of the day, dating is dating. And, you know, like touching off what y'all was talking about yesterday about the Lori Harvey situation. You know, a lot of times women, we make that mistake and tying down to one
Putting
person in the dating field.
one basket.
When a man and women are always left with like, but I did such and such, and you the only person I've been talking to, but he told you he was dating. Y'all not exclusive. So just make sure y'all got a clear communication, because a lot of times people let go of other people with the perception, like, because this is how I feel about you, this is what you feel about me. Ladybug.
I didn't know that's what it was. I was like, what? But ladybugs are good. That's
luck.
actually a good sign. So if it's a ladybug, I'm fine with that. But I didn't know what that was at first. I'm like, what the?
But yeah, just make sure you have that talk, because she might not be ready for that, or she may not, you know, she might look at you, you know, people they take, you know, friend zoning hard, but you have to respect that person's perception and their feelings. So
that's fine.
Before you decide to, you know, of course, that's hard.
I feel like I'll be the last one, so.
What you mean?
Like, I'll be the last one to make my mind up.
Well,
But
no,
why?
you can't be the last one to make your
But
mind
why are
up.
you the last one to make your mind up?
Because I'm like, that's just how
You
I am.
indecisive?
Yeah.
I mean, but
You gonna
when
miss out
the
on the
vibe
good
is
thing,
right, like
brother.
you said, you leaning towards one right now. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure.
She's leaning on the same page.
Leaning too.
Because
Just
you
make
don't
sure y'all
know
on the
what
same
she got
page.
going on.
Lean on me.
You know,
Just
she
make-
could have the same setup.
She's right though. Just make sure y'all on the same page. Like, you know, hey, I would have the talk with her first. Hey, listen, you know, we've been seeing each other for a while. I'm starting to really, you know, I feel like it's starting to go to a different level, and I want to see where your head is at. Are you trying to go to the next level with
Get
this,
your
or do
sticky
you
note, because he
you
look
know?
like he want to write it down.
For real
Go ahead,
though,
write it
right?
down. Because
Like-
you said you don't know how to say it.
I remember.
You gonna remember? Okay, because I'll write it down.
But Duan, before you do that, you know, make sure you ready to actually be able to
receive it.
To
And make
receive
sure
what
your
she say.
intentions are right and pure.
And if she ready for it, you know, then you gonna have to not be afraid to cut all the other ones off.
Yeah,
but
yeah, definitely. If you are gonna
Yeah.
have that conversation with her, and if you're going to go there with it, don't be sure you're ready for
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying?
Because you can't propose that to her
And then
and don't be ready, because then she gonna be
cut hers
like,
off, and then she gonna cut your tires next.
Yeah.
So make sure you ready.
not the tires.
Yeah, but definitely make sure you're ready for that for real before you start, you know, laying down demands. You know what I'm saying?
And even though we saying honesty, a lot of times men are always honest. It just, people don't know how to receive honesty.
That's very
Sometimes
true.
people just want to
Very
go
true.
by what they want.
Well,
And
let me add that though. We're honest, but we don't stick to our honesty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
if I tell
true.
you I'm not interested, why would I still continue to play with your emotions?
That's
Because I know I got your attention.
Yes.
So I'm gonna get what I can benefit from it.
yes.
Even though I was
that's
honest
where,
with you and told you I was in the old girl.
but you know what? That depends on the maturity of that guy. Because some men feel like it's okay because I'm honest with you. That means you knew what I said. You still giving it to me. You know what I'm saying? So both sides in my eyes has to hold themselves accountable.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
You can give the world to somebody. If they don't want you, if they not ready to settle down with you,
But that happens
it
to us
don't
women all the
matter
time.
what you done give.
It happens to us men all the time too. Don't play us.
No,
Don't play us.
No,
it happened more to us than it does.
We get friend zoned all the time.
It happens more
We
to
do.
us than it.
They do.
So
They
we
do.
get friend zoned a whole lot. Oh, you cool, but I don't see.
Yeah, I
that
think men get
all
friend
the
zoned more
time.
than men.
More,
I think
yeah.
so.
All the
Think
time.
so?
I just don't see them in that way.
We do that. I mean, I'm guilty of it. I used to, but I felt it was important for me to say that because you can tell when a guy is really starting to feel you a lot.
Yeah.
And
I
you
think
don't want to hurt his feelings.
Exactly. And I think it depends on the guy too, because like I said before, one thing that I've learned about myself over the last couple years is that I was the toxic one. You know, like I would think that I was always pointing the finger at how everybody else was toxic, you know, and then I had to take do a self-evaluation and realize like, no girl, you're the one toxic. You
Yes.
keep picking these toxic motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? But what I realized was I think that's mine. I had come across good men. But what happened was it wasn't that I necessarily friend zoned them, Vic, but I knew when it boiled down to it that I wasn't ready for that situation, and I had more respect and love for that person, and I was like, I'm not about to play with this person. You know what I'm saying? So I got to tell them right now, like, listen, not really here yet. You know, I'm not there yet. You know what I'm saying? So what I realized in learning that about myself was like, that's probably why I stayed in a lot of toxic situations, because it's like that allows me to be able to still play my game and do what I do. You know what I'm saying? But when you get older and you get to a point where it's like, okay, that's for the birds. You know, now I just really do want to find a solid partner who's solid like me, and we can build this empire. You know, you get on some different stuff. So, so now, you know, I'm just still continuing to work on myself. You know, and when God feels I'm ready, I'm very sure he'll bring, you know, the person that's supposed to be there. So, or if he's already here, you know, that person will reveal whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, but
and then the working on the self do not stop. A lot of times we get with somebody and just
let ourselves go.
Just be like, oh, well, he got me. You supposed to let me how I am. No, it's constant. You know what I'm saying? Constant self-evolving, self-checking.
Yeah,
and then you when you really like somebody, that's when you know. You realize more of your toxic traits because you see how it affects them.
They say you attract what you are.
Absolutely.
Yeah, in a way.
Yeah. So what about when you get in the moods like you just don't want to talk to nobody? Like,
I get in those moods all the time, and
that's fine.
And then I sometimes have to explain it. Like if they don't already know me well enough to know that that's how I am when I'm handling stuff, I have to tell them like, listen, it's nothing personal against you. That's just me. I isolate myself when I'm going through something. I isolate myself. I won't answer my phone. I won't call nobody. I literally deal with what I'm dealing with on my own with God. Like, and that's it. Like I'm not. That's just how I am. I isolate myself.
And that'll happen in relationships too. Like you gotta know when to give your partner that space.
Yeah.
Sometimes you we have to start learning ourselves.
Yeah.
And then when you get with the right person or just have the right team around you, you'll know when you have the toxic ways of dealing with stuff. Like, okay, this is probably not the best way for me to react, and I've always done it, so let me switch it up.
Yeah, let me switch it up.
Yeah, but until then, just be honest and say, hey, I'm going through something right now. It's not that I don't respect your opinion, but you know, just give me some space.
Yeah.
Give me some time.
Give me a minute. That's what I always say. Give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Yep.
So it's a great show, y'all.
Yeah, this is a great show. Damo says communication is the cure for all things, and I agree. But like,
I feel like a lot of problems
it's comprehension. You know, I've seen that on the thing. You can communicate all day long.
Comprehension.
But some people communicate, and I say this because I've been guilty of it. Some of us communicate just trying to get your point across, and you're listening to respond, and you're not, as Vic said, you're not listening to listen. So and when things what really like dawned on me was when my daughter was the one that was just like, Mom, you just don't never listen. You're always just trying to, you always have something, you don't just listen. And I was like, okay, you know, a lot of people tell me that, so now I need to take heed to that. I got to start to learn to listen and not always want to get my point across. You know, it's not always about what
that was some major growth for you to be able to hear your daughter say that. When my son checked me, and I'm gonna call it a check.
Yeah,
like,
it was a checkmate.
He was like, Dad, this is what you do, and I was like, you want to be mad. Like, how you going to talk to...
you can't say
nothing. But the reality was, I had to be self-aware.
Yes,
he was
absolutely.
right. In all my relationships, wherever I was at, when I had confrontation, I was just over the top aggressive, and I had to deal with that.
And I was going to say too, even with the communication, it's about how you say it. Like certain things,
absolutely.
You can say something to me, and if I don't like how you say it, he can say the same thing as how you say it. Some people, you got to know how you got to, and that's something that you got to learn. Everybody's not the same. Like me, I'm cutthroat. Don't sugarcoat nothing. I want you to talk to me like that too, but I have to realize everybody don't like that. And this, she mean, and she this, and it's like, no, I mean that's how I am, but I understand that how you're not. So let me be able to reword it so it can sound a little bit better.
Yeah, I definitely had to work on that, like working on my delivery.
Yeah, that was my thing that
even
I got
if
for a long
somebody's
time.
delivery isn't all soft and buttery, you have to understand the person's intentions too, right? Certain people intend to hurt you, right?
Yeah.
And others are really just trying to help you.
So mine come up aggressive, and I don't mean to come up that way. That's why
you talk to some old folk, they gonna give it to you raw, and it's probably gonna hurt your feelings.
Yeah, but it's still real and it's still true, and they don't mean nothing. They want to see the best out of you, and that's how I was raised by a man. I was raised by a 60-year-old couple when I was only 7 and 9. So I have that cutthroat type of give it to you real, but my intentions are really pure. The love is
that
there,
was me.
and I'm not trying to say nothing wrong, but that's how I was raised.
That was me.
I had to say yes, ma'am, no, sir, my whole life until I was 17 years old. But that's just what I am, and I love before as a kid, and that's how I tell my kids now. You look at it as being so strict, but now I look at it as being an adult. I have morals. I got integrity. I got principles that I live by that help me no matter where I fell at. I always know that my heart is pure, my mind is right, and I always was raised by some wholehearted people.
It's super important not to let people hold you to your past.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times when they see you, I posted a status this morning and it related, you know, because I talked to my fiance. We talk about things, you know, people grow. And a lot of times people can't stand to see that.
And you
or they can't believe it.
Because it's a reflection on the fact that they haven't grown.
They haven't grown. And it could be somebody you intentionally hurt. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Everybody's not perfect. Right. We all done hurt somebody. Yeah. And sometimes even those people you've hurt, even people you ain't even had no dealings with, even people that shouldn't even have an opinion that do anyway, they gonna be like, but this how you responded. I remember that one time. Yeah. Or I seen this. Or he always or she used to always talk to somebody like that, but that's fine.
That's who I used to be.
I used to be, but let me you don't know this new person.
Introduce myself.
Yeah, like and that's a new person.
Texting too. Sometimes I hate and I had to apologize.
You can't
I don't know how you read it because sometimes I read some stuff and I be like,
I didn't take it the wrong way
like that. And then like that wasn't even the tone, so I had to come back and I was like,
but I appreciate you doing that because if I felt some type of way, I would have been like, so what you saying? You know, like,
but then it would have started. You know, the communication like, girl, I ain't even mean it like that. Well, girl, I read it like that.
Text tones can come a certain way.
But
that was such a big person of you just because you thought about it and not wondering if I did receive it that way because not everybody.
You know what that was? There was a value in the relationship.
Yeah.
You found value.
Because like I said, I wouldn't even care if it was owed me. Like, girl, you read it like that. That ain't my problem. I don't care. Bye.
Keep it moving.
I will keep a grudge for that. But now I'm like, okay, let me at least say that. So if you could explain, let me explain my side and let's get past it.
Correct. How can we move forward?
We're a team at the end of the day. We trying to make a check together.
Most definitely.
Yes. Make sure
shout out to our girl Sandy Brown. She said everyone has a different love language. Vic talks about the love languages a lot. When we recognize that, it becomes easier to communicate. What works for one might not work for the other. That's absolutely right. I mean, you just got to know who you're dealing with
and understand. Like some people just might not understand. A lot of people, we have different concepts. We raised differently. We have different, you know. And if you got to leave a person where they at, leave them where they at.
Sometimes you have to.
Sometimes we just gonna agree to disagree.
Yeah. Damo says I'm learning on the delivery. Yes, Damo. That's definitely something I've had to work on, and I'm still working on it. You know what I'm saying? So
I think we all are.
I think it's a process. It's a daily process because you deal with different people.
Different people,
absolutely.
So you have
different situations.
Yeah, adjust accordingly.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting better at adjusting to people because I used to just be one way.
It took a long time for me.
You gotta learn how to adapt in any situation.
Yeah, because I'm 30, 31 trying to get it now.
Still trying to figure it out.
So if you can get it as young as possible,
there's some folks
it's better.
70 still trying to get it.
Yeah.
But then ones, they definitely be like, well, they stuck in their ways. They really don't give a damn. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy.
And you know, when you get older, you tend to hear that a lot. Like, you know, ain't nobody change. Edma ain't changing. You better stop talking to her.
Edma, I ain't got time for that, Edma.
But it's a beautiful process to see people grow.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
Relationships, like even with my fiance, a lot of people, he's a certain way. And, you know, I see a different side of him. But then, you know, when you dealing with, and a lot of people are misunderstood, shall I say. Because I'm the same way. You know, people be like, she was so mean.
Sweet. I'm like, girl, I'm a Scorpio. This sweet to turn into shit real quick.
But you are sweet, though.
You are sweet.
You are a sweet person.
Like I said, my intentions are pure, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You are a sweet person. Like, I'm sweet. You know, I can be a bitch when I want to, but you know what I'm saying? I'm a sweet person at the end of the day. Like, all in all, I'm a sweet person. If you push me there now, you know what I'm saying? You're going to see a whole nother side. It's called the gift and the curse, you know? But, you know. Definitely, growth is acknowledging that everything is a process and understanding that there's always room to grow.
Always,
and everyday process,
and grow regardless.
Yeah, like we're not even gonna be.
I'm trying to tell people grow regardless because. Like I said, even if you know you are accountable for hurting people, if you know you did wrong, apologize. If they don't accept it, don't hold yourself to that. You've
done your due diligence.
Just as long as the behavior has changed, that's all that matters. Now, if you're a person that's apologizing and still doing the same old, then just keep your apology and work on your actions. But we all are a work in progress. It's stuff that I'm working on every day.
Don't be afraid to grow.
Don't be afraid to grow. It's foreign.
And don't be afraid to cut people off that won't let you grow too.
That's what I was going to say.
You ain't
people
won't
grow because they're afraid they're going to outgrow somebody that they they're close to.
Yeah.
Like
either come with me or you get left behind. Grow on your own or get left behind. Like, and
we ain't gonna stay there.
Even family members. Why you ain't answering the phone? Why? Well, my why is because I pay this phone bill. For one, I pay my own phone bill, and for two, I don't need that toxic. I'm trying to
Don't need it.
Right. It's like certain people who you already know when the call comes through. It's like, oh no, I don't even got time. I don't even want to hear it. I don't care.
I'm not even a phone person, so when my phone rings, I'm like,
exactly.
Is it textable? Just text me. I will
you
get
gonna
to
hold
you.
me hostage for 45 minutes? That's a valuable 45 minutes.
I could be doing something else.
Yeah, I'm on a training call. I got millionaire school. I got stuff to do.
I like that millionaire school.
For real. When the team,
you know
we
what?
have millionaire school.
While we was talking about love language, I need to get that book.
I need to get the book, but I did the quiz, so I didn't know it was a book. I did the quiz, and I found out that I'm a person that is more acts of service because I'll stand by words. Actions speak louder than words. You can tell me stuff all day long, and I wish I would have went by this a long time ago. Because I felt like I felt by the okie doke. I was so gullible and all that, but because I
think
ignored the
everyone
actions.
should have that book. Everyone should have the book, and couples should take the quiz so they know. But don't just take it once because as you grow,
Yeah,
so you know,
grow.
18 months from now, take it again.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, I got to get that book because I definitely did
How
that.
long was that? Somebody told me it was like.
It's only like 5 minutes.
Oh, it's like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's
so
quick.
they was capping to me.
No, I had somebody taking when we was just in the talking stage, and I was like, "Yep, this ain't gonna work. This was way up. I don't even." No.
Well, you
and
can't.
our signs wasn't compatible. I said that was another sign.
But you have to understand though, like
I'm missing.
That's the thing. It depends on how much you want to be with that person because you have to learn another person's love. Everybody's not gonna have the same love language.
I respect the signs. I respect all of that, but it's all about chemistry.
Chemistry,
and it wasn't enough.
It wasn't enough. Now the quiz, they have come out with different quizzes based off of the book. So it's longer quizzes. I seen one that was on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? That one was like 10 pages long. So it just depends. I'm not saying that person didn't. It might not have been associated to the one in the book, but it was about the love languages. Yeah, that somebody done came up with.
Just spent ain't long enough for that.
No, but you know what? I be telling my
not talk about no love, huh?
No, but I be telling my fiance he's doing so much better with it now. He used to have that mindset like, that he'll say that I ain't worried about that. But no, when it's something you really interested in and something you want to improve in,
when
you gotta take that time.
I mentioned that last night on my webinar. Like I got so many love books because I don't show love. Like I mean, I'll show you love. Like I'm proud of you, but affection.
Yeah. Really? You're not affectionate? No cuddler? Really?
Don't touch me.
Really?
Oh my!
Don't touch me.
Respect my space.
I don't know how.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been.
You just straight to the point.
Caress these $100 bills that add up to millions. And
Well, I think she's talking about like in moments when you're being intimate. Like how do you get intimate if you're not even willing to be affectionate?
Listen.
What?
Yeah.
No,
he got to open that side up.
But this is a self-awareness.
We're asking like in those moments when you found like it challenging to be affectionate, how are you able to be intimate and not be affectionate?
I can be intimate in the moment.
Okay, gotcha.
But I can't.
But as far as just like on every day laying up, okay, I get it.
Before bed, no cuddle, a leg on you.
Oh, don't put the leg on me.
What? I've seen the men that say, I don't care how mad I am at you, put that leg on me so I can go to sleep.
I feel like that's a man thing though. Like I feel like a lot of men.
No, I'm about to say
so you like to cuddle?
We could cuddle for a second.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's a
man
thing.
He said no touching at all.
I'm for real. I'm gonna go home and really love on my man because like he give me all the cuddles.
I love cuddles. I ain't never had nobody that was not affectionate. That's like my love language. I love affection.
Like we can't like me and my mama hug, but we don't hug. Like we don't just.
I feel like it's a different type of affection though.
But everybody don't have the same, like you said, everybody not taught the same or don't know how to show it.
Right?
Yeah.
It is a learned behavior. I grew up in a house where we didn't even use the words "I love you."
Yeah,
you know
Jesse said nope. He loves to cuddle.
Yeah, he said nope. It's not a man thing. Okay.
Yeah. See, that's what I was like.
Yeah, every man a little different.
And Jesse said, "Vic, you go
Jesse's gonna not Jesse, but Vic gonna work on it. You know, he got the books.
I got the books. I've been in the seminars and all of that.
So hey, you know what? Like you said, that's self-awareness.
Damo said, "Dang, Vic, she can't poke you."
Well, no, I hope not.
He said,
yeah, don't use poke.
I would say this, like Breezy, like I feel you because my daughter's father, like that. Nobody ever loved me like that man loved me. He loved me. Like it was like, I mean, just the little things, just the. Like not just sitting next to you, they can't keep their hands off you. You want to play in your hair. You want to rub my back. There was this one specific part of my lower back that he used to always just rub, and I would be like, "Why do you do that?" And he would be like, "I don't know. I just like this little space right here,
just to get that touch."
And ever since he was murdered, I feel like that's why I'm still single because he set the bar high, and it's not that I'm looking for another Brian
to replace
but
him.
I know now how I'm supposed to be loved and how I need to be loved, and I'm not gonna settle for anything less. Period.
And that's good that you are not settling because a lot of times people do that just because they don't want to be alone.
Yeah, and I'm not. So, no.
Yeah. Well, this was a great show. We had a no call, no show, but
that's okay.
We still had a good time.
Great workout, ladies. Great workout.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Before we leave though, let's tell Moss. Let me look in the camera for this one because Moss, it might have been funny to you, but listen, we gonna get it together, honey. Okay, like our workout was intermediate. We beginner stages, but we gonna be whole dogs out here coming soon. So just stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Just stay tuned.
Yes. Well, we appreciate you guys for tuning in for another great show. Tomorrow we got Michael Riley and Family Fitness coming in, so we look forward to that. Make sure you guys tune in for another great workout show.
Game.
And yes, another goat in the game.
Yes.
And
then we got Danny on to close out the week.
Yes, Ricardi to close out Friday. So definitely make sure you guys stay tuned for the rest of workout week. And make sure you guys have a great day today. We appreciate all the love and support, and we appreciate our sponsors, Hotbox, Lima Essential Vibes, and Toledo. If you would like to become a sponsor of the all-new Rise and Grind Morning Show, send your info to Rise and Grind at the419grind.com, and you can become a sponsor of our show.
Let's go.
Yes.
Breezy, come over here so you can do the kiss with us.
Y'all, I've already been working out all day.
But when I told you my legs was sore still from Monday, you ain't care.
Noodle, y'all.
Here go a little affectionate kiss from Brittany. Y'all ready? Let's go.
Until next time.
Mwah.